Such a good song. All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. Got a lot to showcase today. So I'm gonna run through my checks real quick, and then I'm gonna show off everything I've been working on. So I hope everyone is doing well overall. I am doing good. It's been a busy day today. Let's see. Well, this is why we do our checks, because for some reason it is saying that my main live stream is not showing. There we go. Just took a second. Okay, testing. Okay, that's good. And while I'm doing this, let me showcase something real quick. So I think it'd be kind of fun and interesting if... Give me 1 second. Okay, so while I'm doing this... Ooh, can't really see it, can we? Okay. So we can see that my level is level 16. I want you guys to guess, even though that's a horrible image I took looking at it now, what percent I'm at. What level do you guys think I am since I've last played? Okay, that works. Also, for some reason, TikTok is not loading, so it is only on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. And YouTube was having some interesting issues where you cannot log into the channel dashboard today, so that was very interesting. Okay, checking Kick. Okay, 31 maybe? Okay, we got one good guess. Okay, Kick is good, and then last but not least, we're going to be checking Twitch. Also, how are you doing, Haru? You made it at the beginning this time, so... Hey, welcome. Right now, I'm just wanting you guys to guess what level you think I am in Fate Grand Order. Okay, so everything's loading up great, which is very exciting. Off to a good start. Okay, so we got 30s. We got one at 31 and one at 30. Okay. So also, real quick, I have an announcement to make. There is now, I guess this will probably be the best way to show it. I'm doing good. Didn't catch the last stream. How goes the situation last week? Hopefully it settled. It did settle. He's doing much better now, and he's recovering nicely. No serious or permanent damage. Very blessed and very thankful for that. Thank you for asking. Okay, so first announcement. Official Boog da Goob Discord. So, funny story. I tried to do this last night, and this is what happened basically. So when people joined, this is what they saw. A bunch of flags and stuff in each section and everything like that, which was not the intention. This is how it looked on my screen. But unfortunately, all the emotes and stuff that I did not work. I'm also going to have a little bit of music in the background as well. Just the Fate Grand Order music. So that's unfortunate. But now it should all be good. It's going to be just in the links of every description on YouTube and then on my YouTube homepage as well. So if anyone is interested, there is now a Discord to join. Now, along with that, some other things to show real quick. Also, I'll announce it tomorrow, but there should be a YouTube announcement. Maybe. Oops. Maybe. Okay. Next is that the Twitch is updated a little bit. So now there's going to be an official Discord link. Same on Kick if you're on Kick. Rules section, About Me section, and then YouTube click as well. So that everything should remain the same with that. And then I'm waiting for emotes to get approved. They have not come through yet except one. So if you're on Twitch, there is that. And then I guess I can showcase the emotes. Unfortunately, on YouTube, you don't get any for free. You'll have to join the most basic membership tier. Which, give me one quick second as I pull that up. I wonder how well it will show. It's a very tiny image. But basically, at least for starters, this is all subject to change. I thought it would be interesting to do Okay, it's not gonna change that way, I guess. But that's funny. So for some reason, it's all super small and a blurry image. Maybe I'll post it in an actual YouTube link to see what type of emotes you get. But I thought it would be interesting to combine manga images with, like, you know how in Uma Musume, you have like the awful, the good, the mood and stuff like that? I thought it would be kind of interesting to do it that way. So there is that as well, which should be available soon, trademark. Other than that, I think that's it for like the announcements and stuff like that. Oh, and then Haru, it looks like you were able to join, which is perfect. So sweet, it's already working. Yeah, yesterday it was a little crazy. So now, the big reveal of the night. Okay, everyone pretty much guessed around 30. Level 50. I got to level 50 grinding out in Fate Grand Order. Some other big things that happened also. I'll show you how I did it in a second. So not only that, I also got Kiara to level 80, Zenobia to level 60, Avenger Chloe to level 60, and Nidocrosis, or yeah, Nidocrosis to level 50. So I've been putting in a little bit of busy work. And to showcase how I did that real quick, give me one more second while everything loads. I haven't done any summons or anything like that either. Oh, nice. Four more Sync Quartz. So how I leveled up so fast, we're gonna not go into this section, my bad. Hello, welcome. So I've tried to do as many dailies as I can. Yep, the Fate Grand Order button. So real quick, just to show people, I'm not going to use it throughout the game or anything like that because I don't think that'll be as fun. It's still fun to kind of just, you know, go through and do everything, but we're going to do one daily to see, just to show off. So now I automated it from this function, so we'll see if it works. So now this is all auto. So it selects the character, and then it should start. And then this is how I got to level 50. And also how I was able to get tons of resources to level up everybody. So we'll see how it goes. I still haven't exactly mapped out how to make it work all the way, but like it does this at the beginning, which I don't know if it will do that for all of them or not. But I have it set up to activate all your basic skills, and then, or maybe all of them by the looks of it. And then on the third wave, use the Noble Phantasm. And it turns out makes things go a lot faster. Even when it crashes, it just resumes the game and then does everything it needs to do. Which I thought is super cool overall. And it's normally only the first turn that it takes a while, but again, no hands, all auto. So, I don't know if it's... Let's see. It will do that on the first run. It needs to calibrate the screen dimensions. Ah, I see, okay. But it works out very well for someone with, I would say, more limited time, busy on doing something else, where now I can level up and have it do the things it needs to do. Other than that, I have not done any of the missions or anything like that. I've also kind of, I'd say I did 6 or 7 of those sleepwalking simulations in Reverse 1999. But I had to do that all manually, unfortunately. Now, for some reason, it is a little slower, which is fine, but it is definitely nice to have servants actually at a proper level now, where it should go by a lot quicker to progress through the story, potentially. So, Again, I won't be using it. I'll just be using this in my off stream. So if next time I'm like level 80 or I don't know, whatever, that's why. That's how I progressed so quickly. And then I can use for some reason I can use my emotes, but unfortunately it's only going to be on Twitch that other people will be able to once they're approved, so. And it hasn't been crashing as much, so I don't know if they're fixing it either for BlueStack or not, but I haven't noticed nearly as many crashes since I've had this up for some reason. So I don't know if that's correlation or not. Maybe because it has another program running, it's more incentivized to be stable or something. I have no idea. But now it should use the Noble Phantasm automatically as well. Maybe not. There we go. And then, for some reason, I still couldn't figure out how to get rid of the double mouse. So that's going to be stuck there too, still, unfortunately. That's pretty cool. That's the first time I've seen that. And that damage is very, very nice. Nice. Also, in regards to the Discord, at least right now, it's going to be pretty... how do I want to word this? It's going to be kind of more loose until I get a stronger idea of what I need to do on the Discord server, so there's not going to be any moderators or anything like that except me for the moment. But eventually I'll probably make a post or something looking for people who would be willing to help moderate the server and stuff like that. So if anyone is interested, I guess just let me know in the Discord. But that is how I progressed super fast through Fate Grand Order so far, level-wise. And there we go. Now we turn this off. Cancel. Nope. Thank you. Okay. So now we'll look at the summon real quick, and then we'll do a summon, and then decide who to summon, and then go from there. Swipe down to notification trays and click the notification and click stop. Where exactly are you saying to do that? Here? On the BlueStacks player itself, or on the Fate Grand Order thing? On the player itself, like a phone or a tablet? Okay. And I still have plenty of time to use these resources as well, which I've been just using to level up my servants. Okay, so now let's look at the shop. Okay, we got Siegfried and Jeanne d'Arc. I'm gonna have to pull up the tier list as well real quick. I should really have this, at least the gacha tiers, saved to a bookmark tab. Okay. So, Jeanne d'Arc. I might just pull her because I like the character. Let's see where she ranks. Okay. So we're Archer, nope. Santa Lily, just regular Jeanne d'Arc. But this one's specifically the ruler. That's the altar. I think it's this one. Hey, welcome, welcome. So that is, she's in B tier. Okay. I'm just seeing right now which banner is worth pulling for right now. Siegfried is in B plus tier. Okay. Let's real. She is in B plus tier. And then I believe Miyu as well, if I remember correctly. Miyu is in C tier. Oh, it's not accurate? Is there something I should go off of then? I'm just using the first Fate Grand Order tier list that came up. Game Press, I guess. But if there's a better tier list, I'm fine looking at that one too. Some of it's accurate because it definitely says Oberon, Arash. It says some of the servants that should be in their place, so. Is there a better one? Or is it kind of just pull for... Well, no, it can't just be pull for whoever you want. Tier lists are really funky in general for Fate because of perceived strength, and then it's only really accurate to support and general farmers. Ah, okay. The supports are the real tier list definers. The damage dealers can be whatever, to be honest. Ah. So then if you guys had to pick between these banners, or if you know of an upcoming banner to save for, what would you guys suggest? Oh, people kind of don't trust Game Press, but if you kind of want tier list, I'd recommend Fate Geo content creator called Mist. He created yearly tier lists on each class. I wonder if he has a recent video then. We might peek at that real quick. Save for about a month and a half, and we have Castoria returning. Okay. Let's see, he uploaded 2 days ago. Summer buffs. Trying to look at his latest tier list real quick. Okay, I'll have to look at that at another time, but if Haru is suggesting to save, I'll probably save. Castoria is basically the strongest servant in the game because she's the best support, and then his video is pretty long and it includes the JP servants. Okay. He does go off the JP side, so keep that in mind. Well, I guess if I want to invest 2 years later, I might look into that. Also, real quick with the dailies as well. It's not popped up anymore, but I do have... Oh, you got to go into the actual battle. Give me 1 second. So, I have a question for you guys after we pick out a servant. Do I know the Blue Apple system? I do not know the Blue Apple system. Okay, so then my next question is with the master equipment. I have 4 outfits total. I have the... Does it say the name? The combat uniform, the Mage Association uniform, and then the Atlas Institute uniform. I'm thinking this one's probably the best, but I'd like your guys' opinion on that too. Okay, it's basically if you have an overflow of AP, you can turn them into blue apples. 40 AP, so it won't waste your energy when you don't play the game. Oh, okay. I did kind of want to save it. Mage Association is the worst here? That's crazy. I think restoring and then NP gauge, so... Is there more than just these 4, or are these the ones you kind of get stuck with? I'll go back to this one then, since I have it at least level 6. First and fourth are best for story. Second is the best in general, but less so for story. So would you recommend just investing in this one, just to level it up, I guess? And then I guess what would you need this outfit for if not for story? The events and farming and stuff? You can get more from shops or events? Okay. You personally use plug suit because you're in endgame and often need to swap servants, but for the beginner, to be honest, all mystic code is fine, at least until Singularity 6. There are more mystic codes from events and later in the story. Okay. Well, for now, I guess I'll stick with the second one, I guess, to invest in this for now. Because I rarely use the skills anyway. Tom. Okay, which is the de facto farming build, which is the order change. Interesting. Well, thank you guys. Well, without further ado, let's jump into it. The stun is also very useful, and it will always stun unless they are immune. Ah, okay. And then this down here, if I remember correctly, is just for increasing your bond, right? The little teapot thing. Baptism rite. Mash. Oh, thank goodness. And who is? My name is Georgios. Yes, they go away in 13 days, so you should just leave them on now since you'll get the most spawn from the story. Oh, okay. Well, then I will... How long... I guess... I'll just add them and see how long they last. Oh, that's right. Maria died. Maria is... I see, that's what she said when she stayed behind. Oh, well, it can't be helped. You don't have to feel bad. Even if we were there, she would have done the same thing. Maria is an eternal philanthropist, and that's how she lives and dies. But never mind that. Why don't you reverse Siegfried? Man, I apologize. Why don't you reverse Siegfried's curse? They last 1 per combat, so they're pretty good for the much later nodes that give tons of bond. Oh, I see. Okay. So I guess I'll just use it on each end of the chapter, maybe, or the biggest mission, maybe. Right. Amadeus. It's alright, I knew this was going to happen. Remember how Maria was talking about the piano? See, that was her way of saying goodbye. It never happened when we were alive. If she said to me, let me hear your piano, I could have stopped her. I couldn't have stopped her. But the second farewell hits hard, worse than the first. All the more as we'll never meet again. If we are heroic spirits, wouldn't there be a chance to see each other again? Like now, you may be called to the same battlefield. That won't happen, I think. There are as many heroic spirits as there are stars. How I came across her this time was already a miracle, though a whimsical master might change things a bit. And then preferably as much later as possible because more recent story equals more bond, but if you're nearing the expire date, just use it right away. I see, thank you. Also, Holly King, since you're on Twitch, you're only able to use one emote right now, right? As a follower. The others haven't been approved yet. Anyway, I'm a bit tired. I'm gonna excuse myself. Okay. Well, that is unfortunate. Thank you for showcasing it. Anyway, I'm a bit tired. I'm gonna excuse myself. Call for me when you're ready to leave. Yeah, I added 5, but for some reason, yeah. So that's from, on my YouTube channel, I covered a manga, one of my favorite mangas, How to Treat a Lady Knight Right. And then I created that emote from that. So it doesn't show up as well as I thought I did, but it is what it is. It'll be a work in progress. There'll be some things to shift around and edit. Wait. You shouldn't mash. But it's fine. Everyone has moments where they want to be alone. That's right, Mash. You don't understand a man's heart quite yet. And then I guess you guys were telling me she's like a crazy yandere, this character, Kiyohime. You're right. Now that aside, why are you here? It's fine, isn't it? You don't approve of us being here? We're willing to assist you in combat. Well, that is something to be thankful for, but... Okay. By the way... Me? Huh? Of course you. Though temporarily, can you enter a contract with me? I feel like I'm gonna regret this, by the sounds of it. Yes, sticking out your pinky is enough. This is a pinky promise. If you lie, I'll make you swallow 1,000 needles. Kiyohime is very popular in Japan. Well, she's I guess a super famous figure, right? Welcome, welcome. This completes the contract. Just so you know, I really will make you swallow 1,000 needles if you lie. So I guess she's legitimate probably when she's saying that. Also, if you guys have any ideas for what emotes and stuff that you want to see, just let me know. I'm pretty open to suggestions as well. So, she is a berserker, true. Is that clear? Please take care of me from now on. Master, Jean's group seems to have succeeded in lifting Siegfried's curse. Okay, you will be fine from now on. This would probably have been impossible by myself. It's all thanks to Marie. We were able to survive because of her. What she risked her life protecting is something I want to protect too. Maybe a mash emote? I mean, I'm gonna write it down in a suggestion spot, so I'll send a message to myself. I didn't mean to change the whole screen. I apologize. What she risked her life protecting is something I want to protect too. This era, this world, this country. To do so, let's defeat the Dragon Witch and the dragon. Alright, I can move now. I apologize for all your efforts, Boog. No, Master, the more correct way to put it is, I appreciate all your efforts from the bottom of my heart. I shall entrust my sword to you. This body will be my master's sword and shield. My true name is Siegfried. I have no other skill than slaying dragons that I'd be honored to put to use. That sound, it's the wyverns. It looks like it's my turn already. Please command me. I will lead them to you, Siegfried. Yeah, my name is Siegfried. Okay, here I go. That was kind of funny. I think right now on Twitch, it limits me to 5, but the more I grow, the more I can add more emotes, so I'll definitely be looking into some specific gacha emotes from like Reverse 1999, Fate Grand Order, at least those two, maybe some Blue Archive. So now we can see some fun damage, even though she's still level 1 in Noble Phantasm. Now she can wipe out people in one turn. I mean, they are level 8 to be fair, but, you know, it's nice to see. It's nice to see some progression. And now she can even kill people in pretty much one hit. I think Siegfried says that in a similar goofy way to how Megumin goes. Ah, I see. That makes sense. There we go. Well then, is this Siegfried accurate to the one in the anime where he kind of has the amnesia and stuff like that, or no, not really? Guts. Apply restore HP. That's a handy ability. Increase arts cards. I mean, might as well on the final turn. Amnesia, I don't remember bro having it. You know what? That must be what it was. I thought he was like separated or something like that, and then it must be the. I barely remember it too. It's funny that nobody can remember if a character can remember. Yeah, because wasn't it that the master was summoned and then he had to fuse with Sieg and then they both had amnesia from it? Or something like that because they were mixed memories. Yeah, he only survives 4 episodes if you're not mistaken and gives his heart to Sieg. Ah, okay. Alright, now we have ourselves a team. That's right. Let's attack Orleans or let's take down the dragon. Let's take down this dragon. Yes, understood. I wouldn't mind helping you out with that. I am not gonna read that. My, Elizabeth calling. Jeez Louise. Calling my love puppy is an insult. Did you just make a ridiculous word change? Well, I don't care. I'm not a cheap dragon. I will meet an extra special master someday. Also, the horn on your head isn't the only thing twisted. Seeking an impossible dream. Is your head okay? It's not an impossible dream. It's conviction. I'm convinced of it. Is there, I guess, reason in the lore that they would hate each other? Or is it just... Well, she's a berserker. Is Elizabeth also a berserker or a caster or something? And then there we go. Yandere starting to begin already. Yeah. Yes. In your head, it's another cloudless day. Our team sure is a lively one. Of course I will be in your service. Okay, she's Lancer, and then Dragon plus Snake hate each other. That makes sense. They're both lizards. Well, okay. That makes sense why they were going back and forth on each other. Oh, heading out already? Then I'll tag along. I come this far, might as well see it to the end. So I guess the question is, are you guys team Dragon or team Snake? Boog, no master. Right now, I am merely a powerless servant. I'd say I have more of an affinity for snakes just because it's my Chinese zodiac. But I wish to protect this world. Please fight with me. Of course. That is our duty. But design-wise, I would have to go with Elizabeth over Kiyohime. Thank you so much. Your team Morgan till this game, EOS. Okay. Or maybe that's not the right acronym that I read out loud. Senji, Karna. Let's use Senji. Actually, no, let's use Medusa. End of service, I mean, I see. And then I've always liked snakes, so I'll stick with snakes. EOS is end of service, thank you. Let's make camp here tonight to prepare for tomorrow's showdown. First, we'll have to secure the area. Everyone, prepare for battle. We're surrounded. Don't draw too much attention and refrain from any flash attacks so we can end this soon. Wait. Boog, I don't see Mash or Amadeus anywhere. Well darn, I just came to get a bit of water. How unlucky of me to be assaulted by enemies. Amadeus, over here. I'll go up to the front line, so please hide behind me. I take you up on the offer, but I can't. This time, the situation is different. I can't run away if the front line is just you. Mash, let me fight with you. Amadeus, will you be alright? You'll get hurt, you know. Oh, it's a rehearsal to prepare for tomorrow's battle. A few wounds, no worries. Well, that's a positive attitude. And then this is where Amadeus dies, and then be like, I'll be with Marie soon. But probably not. Bing bong boom. Okay, she has a cool design as a saber Medusa. Because normally her dominant form is Rider, right? Oh, she already has her ult as well. And I guess I should start getting into the habit of using Chloe's second skill to just boost everyone's attack. She's a pretty strong saber DPS, not gonna lie. Okay. Also, if I'm not mistaken, if I wanted to, let's say I could change Kiara's Ascension to second, but still have all her abilities, right? Oh, ST is single target. I see. Nice. And let's see, she has chance to immobilize a stun. That makes sense, she's Medusa. Increase NP gauge. And then apply invincible 3 times for 3 turns. That's kind of crazy. And then yes, most servants changing ascensions keep skills. Yes, you can set ascensions freely. The Medusa might be the second ascension. Okay. Now let's see Medusa's Noble Phantasm. But there are a few exceptions. Okay. Oh wow. Like Melusin. Okay. Oh, he just disappeared. 143,000 damage. That's not bad at all. And everyone goes down in one hit. Perfect. We can almost clear, maybe we'll be able to clear it all in one go if I just use Chloe's skill. That is so crazy though. So once, I wonder why once Melusin ascends, then it's different. And then the reason she's pretty strong is because of her stun on the Noble Phantasm and how fast she can refund her Noble Phantasm charges. You can almost perma-stun boss in a setup, okay? And then you think Lancer Melusin is like one of the only ones that changes skills on North America. I know 10th anniversary on JP adds a new one. I won't spoil. Ah, I see. Thank you. Now, I wonder, would it be worth making a Japanese account as well to stream? Or should I probably just stick with North America until I progress through the game a lot more? Ooh, we made it through it in one piece, but we accidentally left the forest during the battle. Boog and John must be worried. Let's rest a while, then return to camp. It seems a bit crazy to ask a question at a time like this, but do you mind? Palami changes skills and he's coming out soon. A Roman mathematician. Plotamus. This guy? I'd stick with NA, assuming you don't know any Japanese. True. I do not. And then, I mean, you can, but I suggest you familiarize yourself with North America first and progress further. And then, oh wait, yeah, it was just a Noble Phantasm. Oh, okay. Of course not, but be it important or trivial, ask away. Tomorrow is the final battle. You should wrap up any unfinished business. Right, I hate to bring this back up, but it's about when we heard that Maria died. This is what you said, Amadeus. Humans choose what they love. I don't understand what that meant. Rather, I understand the meaning of the words. It's the choose part that I don't understand. Yep, he can change like Melusin, but unlike Melusin, who is one-time change, he can change back and forth. Oh, okay. Interesting. I mean, things we should view favorably are morally just, and things we should reject are socially bad. That's what I was taught. I feel deep down that is right. What do you consider right then? Well, something that saves many lives and sees value in many lives, I suppose. That's rather ill-defined. Let's assume for a moment that Boog was not such a person. What then? Uh-oh. But that's... Forgive me, that was a mean assumption. However, keep that hesitation and discomfort in mind. Mash, I suspect that you are a person who has only recently gained her freedom. As such, you freeze in the face of hard choices and have doubts about the person you are becoming. Yes, I think you might be right. I didn't know much about the outside world. No, maybe I never had the right to care for anything in the first place. Well, she's a chimera, right? If I remember correctly. I mean... Oh dear, you truly are pure, aren't you? You're like a music sheet without a single note on it, a blank canvas ready to be painted. But heed my words, Mash. Even if you are a doll created for the sole purpose of fighting, you have the obligation to care for something. You may not have freedom, but you have obligations. Yeah, Mash. Because Mash is a science experiment, right? Obligations, not rights or privileges. Yeah, like a homunculus, like half human, half whatever they made her out of. Science experiment. No obligations or duties if you like. Humans have that responsibility, for they possess the intelligence to think. What to care for, what to dislike. Oh, I said chimera, didn't I? Okay. What to care for, what to dislike, what is considered precious, what is considered evil. Science, true. Those are the things you must choose for yourself. Yeah, she was an experiment. Chimera is a weird word, but also not innocent. And then Mash is a test tube. Ah, I see. Not by the words of others, nor by conforming to your environment. Every human is unique. So too is each one's values. We learn and see as much as we can. By doing so, your life will be enriched. Listen, the world is not what you make of it. You are what the world makes of you. Then when you have become you, become more than this world. You must leave proof that you existed. Whatever it is I have, all the music I left behind is proof. Even though that itself is insignificant. After all, I am a man who couldn't even bear witness to the death of his one and only first love. My legacy may have been loved by many, but my actual life was nothing special. Still, I am content with that. Human beings are filthy and unpleasant. My conclusion stands. There are sinners who shine brilliantly and saints that make one wretch, so there is no need for you to fear your own future. You are created by the world and you expand and improve that world. That is what being a human is all about. Begin by absorbing all you can from the world and then return those favors to the world as you see fit later. Worrying over what results that will have is a matter for another day. Amadeus. However, most things in this world have a fair value and a result fit for such value. He is dropping some like mega life advice, I guess, huh? As was the case with my music and my life. As long as humans are human, evil will not prevail. After all, humanity will be unable to flourish otherwise. It is said that evil is the hindrance to the prosperity of life. The species cannot survive with it there. I guess he's a philosopher too. If humanity cannot purge itself of that evil, that is the day of humanity's extinction. It's that simple. I see that you are now breathing more calmly. Our break is over, Mash. Let's return to the others. Most likely, this is the last time we shall chat. For some reason, it turned into a bit of a lecture. Still, I'm happy that we were alone for this final talk. From start to finish, you're a charming young lady. In this battle, I would have proposed to you had Maria not been there. Well, I guess that's just Amadeus. I see. Thank you, great composer Amadeus. I won't forget what you said. Indeed, you passed, mademoiselle. I want you to remember one last thing. There's nothing more beautiful than a parting smile. I don't know about that, but it's decent advice. I don't know if I would necessarily agree with 100% of what he's saying, but he's saying a lot of good stuff. Yeah, Mozart with his smooth mouth, true. The supplies have arrived, but apparently there's been a shift in topological space. Our rations are being devoured by monsters. Are you okay with being hungry? No. I suppose not. Let's go. Why is MASH giving orders now? Hey, I had my eye on that. Don't eat it. You are so annoying. What kind of question is that? You do not wish to go hungry? Then fight. I guess that talk gave her a confidence boost. Nice. Double nice. Can we get a triple? Oh baby, a triple. I guess that is with the bonus, but still gotta activate this. And we'll do it again. This time with even more damage. It's nice that now we're able to clear pretty much each round first try. Increase quick card effectiveness. Inflict NP seal, that should be handy. Absorb HP and a high chance to decrease charge of a single enemy. Ah. Cool. And then that's guts. And then we're nowhere close, so I'm not going to worry about that. And then we'll do this, and then that. Even though there's a resistance for it. We should still clobber them. Well, that would suck. You get called a loser and then just die. Yeah, Singularity 1 and 2 is pretty easy to clear, but enemy HP gonna keep increasing later on, especially Singularity 6 when the first big difficult spike happens. Do you think I'll be... Like, what level of servants do you think I'll need? And hopefully the game will compensate, at least by giving me more servants to use, right? Hopefully. Hey, that looks good. Then allow me to feed you. Say ah. What's got it into you? Hello, is this seat taken? Oh no, be my guest. I'm sorry to be a bother while you're relaxing, but those dragons over there are too noisy. Amadeus, Maria was very kind to me. But of course, she was kind to everyone, but her affection for you was unique. Probably you can max out most of your servants level when you reach at this point. So... I'm assuming there's way more to this game than the first 7 singularities, right? There's like... Or is that the whole course of the game? But of course she was kind to everyone, but her affection was due to his unique. Why do you suppose that was? Because I'm a fellow French woman? I'm not sure, I don't think it had anything to do with you being French. You get a servant per singularity clear. I believe this one is Kiyohime. You've already done a ton for leveling, so you should be fine, lol. Okay. And class advantage and skill level is probably more important than levels. Okay. Thank you. Whether one is from England, Spain, or the Far East, that is of no importance to Maria. The reason she was fond of you, that she held you in high esteem, was because you were a young woman who took a stand all on her own. In a sense, Maria is the same. She becomes a queen at 14 and was forced into battle all alone in Versailles. Or Versailles. Not Versailles. He's just laying on the philosophy of trying to get with everyone. Of course, I'm sure that her battles paled in comparison to yours. Battlefields with cannonballs and conspiracies are in truth fundamentally different. Oh boy. Okay, there's the 7 singularities. There's the part 1.5 Epic of Remnant. There's part 2 Cosmos and the Lost Belt. There's part 2.5 Ordeal called Current, and then there's like 6 main interludes. Okay, so we got tons of content to still go through. Thank you. Nevertheless, it was indeed a life or death struggle for her. That is why she empathized with you, or empathized, because she was living through a lonely battle of her own. And one other reason. This is the important one. Oh, I got 8 years of content? Okay. Yep, in total there's like part 1, 7 singularities plus final singularity, part 1.5, 4 pseudo singularity, part 2, 7 lost belt, and then plus 4 ordeal call arc. Okay. For Maria, standing up for a loved one is a perfectly reasonable thing to do. Be it family, another person, a servant, or even the nation itself. True, she was a sheltered girl who knew no hardship, so her way of standing up for someone was rather off-key. Oh, is that so? In that case, I wanted to stand up for her as a friend. Given the situation, nothing could have been done, but I wish I could have been by her side. I like to believe so. A friend, eh? Yes, see, thinking of her that way would be the ultimate reward for her. Maria and I have one thing in common. We were not blessed with friends. But her wish was fulfilled in the second life. I get the feeling she was able to move on with a light heart. How sweet. Actually, I think of you as a comrade. Boog feels the same too. Well, I don't know about that, John. No, that won't do. After all, I don't think that of you. Maria said it, remember? I'm fundamentally trash. I only love music. That is how I live my life, and I am proud of that fact. That is why I cannot make friends. Instead, I left behind many pieces of music. If I had any desire for human happiness, I would vanish in a cloud of self-hatred. Still, thank you, Jean. I'm sure that Maria had no regrets. I shall avenge her. No vengeance isn't important, is it? I will make her wish come true. I will save this France. Well, there we go. Giles, are you here? Yes, right here. Maria Antoinette has perished, but what about Sanson? I am treating him right now. His mind perished with her. Oh, that's right, he went all freaky on her. All we can do is keep his Spiritron shell intact and use him as a foot soldier. I see, Georgios escaped from that town. Had Maria not sacrificed herself to buy time, our plan would have worked. Ah, I see, the enemy ranks lost one, but also gained one. We're not at a disadvantage here, but it is a nuisance. Continue searching for them. It doesn't look like that will be necessary. Saber, I thought I ordered you to search the southeastern region. There's no longer any need, Master. They're heading straight for Orleans. Looks like it's a final showdown they want. Don't you want the same thing? So they've stopped running around, have they? Which means they think they have a shot at winning. I suppose they do. They have many servants as well. We might have dragons on our side, but this should still be a glorious fight. You're enjoying yourself? Of course, as you know, I'm not right in the head. I'll be just as happy with wiping them out as being wiped out by them. She is a berserker right now. Go on, order me, Master. Prepare for the final battle. God will summon them, not just the servants. Understood, I shall gather all the dragons who were slain in France. One giant undead dragon, perhaps? If we win, the world will be destroyed. Even if we lose, it will make no difference. The world is long gone. Even if they correct this place, an endless journey lies ahead. And yet they have faith in the world, those people, and me. In that case, I shall smite them. I won't let them reconnect this world. That is my wish, and Gao's wish. Yes, that should be my wish. Well then, we got a big case on our hands still. But it's going to be an easy instant kill for us. No problem at all. I'm just so curious what the next singularities are going to be. It's very exciting. We got Zombie Girl, we got Merlin. You know what? Let's do Zombie Girl. Let's see. I don't want any spoilers, but I want to see if I'm on, or I have a question if I'm on the right path. Let's see. The next singularity might not be everyone's favorite, but But hey, each people have their own preference. Is it anime tie-in or not anime tie-in? Because if I had to guess, it would be Babylon, but by the sounds of that statement, I don't think it will be. Oh my, she's got a big samurai behind her. And then here. One hit wonder. If I ask why people don't like it, will that spoil the story? Or Babylon is near the end of part 1. Okay. Is it just for the characters that they probably don't like the story? No, we can tell you the theme of the next singularity if you want without spoiling it. Okay, I'm down. Because we're probably gonna see it tonight, right? Just get a little teaser to what's to come. We'll do this. Strictly speaking, technically not anime tie-in, but the early stories typically just center around an existing Fate anime character. Oh, okay. And then it branches into more of an overarching story. It's basically a Roman singularity, but yeah, people don't like the story writing on that one. When in Rome. So let's see, who would be in Rome? Nero, Caesar. I'm just spitballing now. Nero, Caesar. Like, this had themes of Apocrypha because the servants, but really has nothing to do with the real story. The story for that singularity is pretty forgettable. That's too bad. But was the anime was based on this first singularity, right? And then the OVA was on the first little section with Olga. I seem to be the only one here with experience leading an army. Of course, it's not as if I have a glorious military record where I led an army to invade a worthwhile country. In any event, our numbers are few while the enemies are large. But most of the enemy's forces are weaker than us. In situations like this, there are two options. No, Apocrypha predates Fate Grand Order? Really? Okay. So then it was just the characters were similar. But the plot seems pretty similar of the two genres versus each other. A frontal assault or an ambush from the rear. However, our location was given away long ago, so a frontal assault. Death is out of the question, the enemy knows where we are. There's only one option. A frontal assault. Exactly. The only Grand Order that adapted into anime is only Singularity F with Olga, and then Singularity 6 and 7. Rest haven't got adaptations. Yeah, again, Fate Grand Order was a cash grab. They need to cash in on the popular media. I see, okay. Master and I will see to Fafnir. I want the others to protect us from servants and wyverns. Whether we slay Fafnir or not, the outcome of this war hinges on that question. I guess what would help too... Let's see, because Fate Apocrypha came out... Oh my gosh, 2013. And then Fate Grand Order, the game, came out in 2015. That's crazy. For some reason, I guess I had it the other way around. Wow. And apparently there's a 2021 too. No, this is the books, never mind. You wish they adapted the Lost Bell arc, not gonna lie, this is peak Fate story writing. Okay. Well, eventually when I get there 5 years from now, I'm sure it'll be great. And then if you're talking about the anime, yes, Apocrypha came out in 2017, but the material source predates Fate Grand Order. I think it just said the anime came out in 2013, unless I'm wrong. No, the novel came out in 2013. Or 2012, actually. Yeah, that's what I was reading, my bad. So then, what was this, so a book first. I wonder if they mean novel as in light novel. Understood, I'm inexperienced, but I'll fight with everything I have. Oh, probably there's someone I must fight. Would it be alright if I focus on her? I see, yeah, novel. Who do you want to fight? Oh, a servant I share a certain fate with. If I can do that, I'll be quite satisfied. I'll lend you a hand if I can spare the time. I, without a doubt, will be facing the Dragon Witch in battle. Can you defeat her? Yes, I shall be victorious. Even if she turns out to be the real Jeanne d'Arc, I'll still prevail in battle. I don't have an issue with anybody. I guess I'll just try to get Wyvern's attention. In that case, I shall be at our master's side and breathe fire as needed. As they say, like moths to a flame and scoundrels of dubious origin who stand in the way of romance. So then, if this character's a yandere, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't yanderes just solely tied to one person? Or is it just she's so yandere that anyone she just slightly loves, she just goes crazy for? Leave scouting the area to me. This is do or die time. I've got lots of energy drinks and buckets ready. Doctor, those have the opposite effects. They cause stomach aches, so maybe you shouldn't drink them. I'm sure it will freshen me up if I dunk my face in it. Anyway, leave everything to me. She only yanderes to the MC. I guess I'll have to watch a video about her origin and like her history. Because it must mean she was just in real life, a crazy lady who loves someone. So if no one asks any questions, Master, please issue your order. She's a berserker, so she has madness enhancement. Essentially, she'll start to overlay her master with her in-lore lover. Okay. Let's win, everyone. Right, now on to Orleans. It's so crazy the amount of knowledge you guys just have on tap for Fate. Really, any question I have, you guys have pretty much instantly answered, no problem. Okay, this is farming. We won't worry about that, I believe. Yeah, that's a free quest. To Battleground Hill. Fate is one of your special interests. Now, would you say it's solely Fate or just gacha games in general? Yeah, the 8 years of playing the game do be kind of handy sometimes. Fair enough. But it's just kind of just a lot of information to keep on deck, and it's history, and then deciding between history and Fate history and stuff like that. It's just kind of impressive to see. I wonder why the leveling isn't exactly leveling. Am I winning? I think I'm winning tonight. I hope you're doing well as Tom or Tom's to Tom. March to Orleans. Yep, we're just about to slay the Dragon Witch. Fate is in general is up there. Gacha games kind of suck, but your autism will definitely keep that stuff connected in your head, lol. I've confused Fate lore with real life history a few times, not gonna lie. Well, I guess there is a joke or meme or correlation between people on the spectrum and history, and then I guess if you make a game based on historical figures, it's just a recipe for people to be super interested in. As predicted, it's swarming with wyverns. Still, we can't afford any delays. You usually sort the friend list by attack so I can see which has the highest damage capability. I'll probably do that then. Thank you. Everyone take care of them as fast as you can. Understood. Master, the enemies are coming. Give me your orders. Win, Mash. And not to put you on the spot, Haru, but then I guess my other question is there any other gacha games you like, or is it just you're committed to Fate? And then you sort by recent login. Okay. And then we'll do Bing Bong Boom. Let's see, like Dragalia before it went to the end of service. You also like the old Sword Art Online, but that also there was a Sword Art Online gacha. I did not know that. And I've never heard of the Dragalia. Oh, it's on the Nintendo Switch. It's new. No, this is Dragalia Lost. There's a couple here and there. The one you liked was the Sword Art Online, Memory, Defrag. Ah, okay. You know, there was like 2 SOA gacha games, but didn't play it. Okay. Just learning tons of valuable information. On the final wave, 3 remaining. Hello, welcome. Okay, so now we're gonna use this, and then we'll do this, and then that. Now let's see this one. Well, this dragon's gonna die. Oh, it's kind of like a Hindu thing. You can only think of 4 different SOA gachas. Bandai Scam Co. tried every possible way they could to milk that series back in the day. Very true. And you know what's kind of sad? I feel like that, I feel like Sword Art Online gets a lot of unjustified hate. Maybe because people look back on it, and maybe, yeah, it's a little cringe, and there's probably a couple sus moments, but it truly was ahead of its time. And when I rewatched it, I mean, I think it was in 2020. I at least watched all the initial Sword Art Online. It was pretty good. Not nearly as cringe as I thought it would be. It was kind of a decently put together story. And then Gun Gale Online was pretty good too. And then, oh, interesting, I guess you still have the game setting where you don't see Friends List Servant Final Ascension and their 3rd Ascension. I thought I changed that. I can change it real quick. I go here, and then if I remember correctly, I go here, and then I go here. And then we go all the way down. Oh no, for comma, it's because of stories. Oh, okay. I have spoilers block on. You still see regular non-story related ones. Okay. Well, I won't bother with it then. We'll keep it the way it is. And then, let's see. We can do attack, and then see how this goes. Wait, comma, 3rd Ascension is story spoiler? Okay. Nope, I guess she's still the strongest. Damage-wise. At 13,724. And then if we did it by level, it would say, well, that wouldn't be accurate either. Because we saw, I wonder why it's doing that. And that's in the main interlude, so I won't reach that for a long, long time. I guess we'll maybe go back to login. No. Yeah, it should do level, but for some reason it's not, and it's not a huge deal. It's just, I guess that I know for some reason that there's 100 servant down here, even though it's by level. Oh, it prioritizes my friend. Ah, okay. That's because the follower first before your actual friend list. That yellow icon on the right is their character. Thank you guys, because it was kind of driving me crazy for a second. You know, we'll use Okada Izo. Why not? It goes story, support, friends, random selection. They're still coming. You know what? That was a good quick story. This only happened in main story only. Oh, and then you forgot about followers. Lol, followers are best friends. Yep, that makes sense. Oh, he's kind of cool. Bing, bong, boom. Dang. So, I guess my question now is, what's going to be the best way to get tons of Saint ports? Is it truly just progressing through the story? Or is it just you gotta bide your time and they give them out slowly? Izo is a monster. Put him against any enemy who's humanoid and watch him go to work. And then for a new player, just main story and farming the free quests. Ah, okay. Yeah, because it seems like they do not give too many, unfortunately. Apply humanoid special attack. Increase your C-star gather. Wait, why not? Do the story, do the free quest, and then clear rank ups. Interludes, max out tons of servant levels. And the story progression, free quest. Okay. Man, you guys are fast. Goodbye, Wyvern. There's even a crafting essence that just works for him because the same crafting essence is anti-humanoid, which he can freely abuse. Oh. So not only is he strong against humanoid, and then it's everything that's not humanoid. Might as well. Oh, I can choose who gets the guts. Click on his icon. Okay. Apply 30% special attack humanoid for yourself, max. And then class skills. The Art of Death. Cool. You actually have the CE on him that you're using right now. Click his portrait to check. Well, maybe one day if I'm lucky, I will get Art of Death. We'll have Invasion up. And now, I really like Kiara for the fact that she has a chance to instantly kill everybody. It seems like a very cool skill. It's in the permanent gacha, so you'll definitely get it one day. Okay. Well, one day I'll get a lot of cool stuff. Where'd she go? I must have sacrificed her or something. That was weird. Good amount of damage there. Nice. Chloe has a skill that swaps her out. Okay. Well, that's why it's important to read, huh? Fortunately, instant death is pretty unreliable for any silver or gold enemies. Most gold enemies especially have a 1% or lower death rate. Darn. So then her gimmick isn't as cool as I thought it was. And then Chloe's Guts puts her at the end of your backline after one turn. Ah. Good to know, though. Izo's not easy to get because he's a limited low star. Really? Okay. Servants detected. They're coming straight for you. It's our enemies. Oh, there she is. I'll kill you. I'll kill you all. Every last one of you shattered before my bow. Archer, she's been forced under madness enhancement as well. She must be the type of servant who'd never served the Dragon Witch. It can't be helped. I'm taking her out. Well, she's gonna die. Yeah, instant death is typically a flavor mechanic most of the time. Sometimes you'll get nodes where they don't nerf the death rates. Ashia Doman is by far the best instant death servant. So then, if you're able to get it, it's like a really, really lucky thing then, by the sounds of it. Oh, we get 5 battles. This is crazy. Insta-kill is a meme. It's kind of hype though at the same time. No, I should have done that the other way. Oh well. So we will do you, and then you. Boom. So I remember when I first got this character, people said, okay, so this isn't a common thing, which is great. Oh, what was I gonna say? Apparently people said Chloe gets even crazier as she levels up. But unless they just met her ascension, I have yet to really see it. I guess might as well do it this way. Lots of low stars actually have instant death, which is fun. Assassins especially are known for insta-kill. A good rule of thumb is bronze enemy you might land at. Ah, okay. But that means the chance isn't 0. Okay. And then ascension and personality, I guess. Ah, I see. Okay. You know what? We're just green, blue, red. She allows a bunch of weird comps. Oh, okay. And you know what? Not to jinx it, but I'm gonna jinx it anyway. We have yet to have a single crash this stream. On a 5 battle, no less. So it is very exciting. First and second ascension form, turn to third ascension form to interchange noble phantasm and yeah, we're definitely doing that. If I remember, this is the burst, yeah. Dang. You know, darn, it's rad. Chloe's a real funky servant. Those purple diamonds are part of her skill, which either boost her noble phantasm damage per diamond or charge party NP gauge her. Oh, that's kind of fun though. Now she's gonna destroy everything. I'll definitely say out of all the noble phantasms I've seen, this is definitely one of the coolest ones. The enemy gonna die anyway. It's 120 medicine after all. I mean, at almost 390,000 damage. So I got a cool, fun gimmick character, luckily then. I really do have a crazy party to start with, if I really think about it. I was very fortunate. I got a Moon Cancer, an Avenger, probably not the best Archer, and probably not the best Mage, but I think I like my party nonetheless. Of course, I want all the servants, but And then I still have, what, 1, 2, 3 in the chamber to get eventually. Zenobia is good? Okay. And then, not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of Moon Cancer class in general, darn. And then Zenobia is good, and then solid starter servants, yes. This is fine, this is fine. Really, what a troublesome and unrewarding job. Oh, she had a little animation, she smiled. Go and take down that dragon. Yes, next time for sure, See ya. Berserk Archer's elimination is confirmed. I'm getting a reading of an ultra-sized life form. Moon Cancer is super tragic because they all have really low attack stats for some reason, question mark. Fortunately, she's pretty good with Castoria, Zenobia, and Necrosis is also pretty decent, like everyone else said. Ah, okay. Fafnir's left or leans. In other words, the showdown's about to begin. Dun dun dun. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know what I was gonna say. Eventually, I am happy with the roster. But you would think with Moon Cancer being so rare that it would be, buffed more, but I guess not. Okay, so anyone's up for grabs now. You know what? Let's use this one. EO. Why not? Use a ruler class. They usually have really high HP though. Who's the rarest servant you can get in the game, I guess? There is some good Moon Cancers like CO, but she won't be appearing like next year for North America. It's always okay. And then EO's your first level 120. But if I can't remember exactly, but if I remember correctly, that wasn't your favorite servant. Define rarest. I mean, I guess maybe rarest class or rarest servant in general. To be honest, I don't think there's such a thing as a bad servant. I use multiply of my 1, 2, and 3 star servants, or 4 or 5 doesn't equal good. I see. And then you think technically Angra Mainu is the rarest, and then rarest as in rarely appear in the banner? I don't know. He's the weird 0-star servant. Oh, okay. And then you'd say Draco. And then would say Angry Mango, but eventually everyone will have them because of okay. Friend point gacha. Interesting. And then Draco was your favorite. I thought so. Red Volta. Yo, how did I like Epic 7? I liked it a lot, and then unfortunately, I decided to skip through the story, and now it's kind of hard to stream. But it was really fun, but I haven't played it in about 2 weeks. Oh, and then you're saying Draco was the rarest because of her class. And then rare servant is Mash, as she is the only shielder. You know what? That's a great point. Oh, technically not true, okay. Hello, trash I left behind. No, I'm a vestige. More importantly, I'm not you, Dragon Witch. But you are me. What are you talking about? Oh, that's right, her conversation. Different people. No matter what I say, I can no longer reach you. After this battle is over, I'm gonna give you an earful. The starter character is getting a Moonlight variant in a couple days, and it's free for everyone. Sweet. It's one of the strongest units in the game. That's very exciting. Silence. Behold these dragons. Behold this horde of dragons. There's Fafnir. We have turned this nation into a nest of dragons. They will devour everything, and nothing will ever live in France again. Gotta love the old Jean Alter model. She looks like she needs more sunbathing. Very pale. I think he's talking about Epic 7, if I'm not mistaken. Which is, oh, what was his name? Ross. He's the... Here, let me pull it up real quick. It'll make more sense. Genesis Ross in Epic 7. I'll think about it. I probably wouldn't stream it, but I would definitely log in if I at least get a free character. Then this world will be completed, then this world will be destroyed. And you know what? There might be another chance for a stream where I go back and go through the story, and then I can hop back on the horse. Or I can catch up in my own time off stream thinking about it, and then just stream the story and stuff like that. The dragons will fight one another for eternity. Endless war, endless devouring. Everyone also gets free Moonlight Boss Selector unit, and those are some of the strongest in the game as well. Ah, okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Moist. That will be the true 100 Years War. 100 Years War of Evil Dragons. I can only think of Berserk when I hear the 100-Year War. I don't know about anybody else. What? Giles. Fire, we fight for the survival of France. Fire everything we have. Do not be afraid, do not sorrow, do not falter. If you have human blood, now is the time to die. I will say it again, there is nothing to fear, for we have the saint on our side. You know what? Rare Giles W. Yeah! Giles! Such a stubborn belief. It makes me want to vomit. Fafnir. I can't wait to have better PNG models. I mean, they're not bad, but they are definitely not great. Incinerate that saint. That army, this nation, burn everything to the ground. Ha, I never thought I'd see you a third time. Perhaps in another time or another world, we could have been connected in another way. Siegfried. Fafnir, I am here, wicked dragon. I, Siegfried, am right here. Once again, you shall taste the twilight. I swear by my righteousness and by my beliefs. Come forth, my servants. Hey, you guys, good to see you're doing well. I'm Chevalier Dion. This time I lend my blade to evil, but it remains as pure as ever. Now fight me with all you have. End this nightmare. So you came, huh? There's no shame becoming fallen. Defeat is the greatest shame of all. I become a mere puppet in the search for the Grail. I am praised as the immortal vampire. Fiction or not, it is all I have left. Master, they're coming. The French army is holding off the Wyverns. This is it. The final countdown. I'm counting on you, Mash. Let's do it, Mash. You know what? Give her the confidence boost. I'm relying on you, Mash. Right, we'll achieve victory together. And I'm pretty sure talking does not matter at all, right? It does not affect the story in any way or character relations, but in my head, I like to think it does just a little bit. Bing, bong, boom. Should have done blue, but oh well. Easy. The only time dialogue options affect gameplay is when the skip button is grayed out, which won't happen until the Lost Belts. Man, this mythical Lost Belt sounds better and better each time I hear about it. We'll get there one day. And then everybody loves that just because the story writing was like top tier, right? Our first fated battle in the final showdown. Yup, okay. Boom. Boom. Actually, yes. We'll do it this way to gain even more damage. Okay, this one's cool. See ya. There's also technically 2 Easter eggs for sussing out a certain character in a Lost Belt for both the For both that Lost Belt and the summer event that just passed. Okay, and then you just made it to the third-ish of Lost Belt 7, and all I can say is it's absolute cinema. Well, the only thing I can do is march forward. And what, that's after all the singularities and then the interlude, right? We've lost. Now my curse will be broken. Thank you all. Apologize to my beloved queen. I'm so sorry, my queen. Please forgive my mistake. That's kind of sad, but she made up for it. Is it over now? My dreams, my ambition will once again be erased? Who knew I'd deal with a dragon slayer again? How ironic. I see, so they were right. I am Dracul, the devil. It must be my destiny to fall in the presence of a servant who slew devils and dragons. Very well, I will allow it. You, the master over there. You are a man who does not lose sight of themselves amidst the battle. Next time, summon me. You know what? You got it. And then interludes are optional, so you can play Lost Belt right after the singularities, which I might do. Interludes are just that, technically story relevant, but entirely skippable. 1.5 is also skippable. Technically, after first singularity, you can jump right into Lost Belts. Probably won't do that though, unfortunately. 7 singularities, 5 remnant order, 7 Lost Belts, and like 6 interludes. I'll probably just progress down the line, because that's the thing to do. Then I will show you the true power of my lance. Because then if I have to go back to this, the pseudo singularities, not interludes. Okay. Because if I have to jump back and forth between singularities that are like, let's say mid quality, and then get to Lost Belts, I feel like I wouldn't enjoy that as much if I'm bouncing back and forth, and I can really appreciate it once I actually reach it. The weapons that defended my people, in your hands they will shine. Maybe I'll summon him, who knows. I wouldn't be opposed to it, to have Dracula on my side. Don't take that, John. Nah, 1.5 overall is pretty good except an outlier. Okay. Well, I mean, how do I say this? Of course, this could be incredibly dated, what I'm about to say, but I feel like even the worst story in Fate is still going to be like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Which will help carry it even if the animation or the graphics are bad. And then you do think at least Epic of Remnant Part 1.5 reads better before the Lost Belts just because the story events and Lost Belts? Okay. Yeah, you're against skipping it as well because one of the chapters actually connects to Lost Belt, and then there are certain chapters called Agartha that is pretty much top contender for worst story in the game. But then, is it like a 5 out of 10 or is it truly like a 1 out of 10? We'll just have to wait and see your opinion. Okay. Oh, he's there again, Sanson. He's berserk. I can't believe this. I was here fighting random enemies and the one I despise the most showed up. Hey, Executioner, from the looks of it, I guess Maria turned you down. Amadeus? Why are you so fired up? Don't tell me Maria said something she shouldn't have. It's more like a 5 out of 10 for me, but people think it's like a 1 out of 10. Okay. I mean, you'll definitely know once I reach it if the story is bad or not. For example, maybe, although we are both scum, she said I am 100 times better, something like that. Shut up, Amadeus. I won't let you beat me. You're the one man I'll never lose to. How tragic. Oh, he locked in. Whoa. Wait, did that give him back to his sanity? Geez, I guess I should have kept my mouth shut. But this makes things worth doing. Kind of funny, not gonna lie. Charles Henry Sanson, are you ready for me to take my frustration out on you? Septim was forgettable while Agartha fell flat on the message and execution. Oh, okay. Well, again, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And then maybe... I've heard from some people, like when I played Reverse 1999, their thoughts on the story changed after seeing it played through again with a different perspective. So who knows, maybe it can be turned around to a 6 out of 10 or something. I've actually got some energy for once. Enough energy to play an extra song on the piano. Whatever, I'll chop your fingers off. You know something, Amadeus? I always hated your Requiem, the way it turned death into mere music. Oof. Tisk, this is a problem with gloomy muscleheads. Darn, his intensity's overwhelming. Sorry, help me out, Master. This is my last gift for Maria. Let me make it a good one. Well, don't worry, Amadeus. We got at least a level 100 servant about to take him out. Fair enough, you know. And then, yeah, I mean, I have no way to comment on it because, again, I truly don't know. It could just be the timing. It could be the story people didn't want. I mean, there could be a variety of reasons, or it really could just be bad story writing. There'll be only one way for me to find out. The ending kind of ruins it? Okay. Boom. We shall see in a year, true. But one, you know, I don't want to commit to this yet, but I am thinking, because I am enjoying Fate, and it seems like everyone else is enjoying Fate, to have Mondays through Wednesdays be Fate, since there's so much story to get through, and then Thursdays just for Epic 7. No, not Epic 7, for Reverse 1999. Because there's still people who enjoy that as well. And then just forgetting Limbus Company and kind of focusing on each of those games. So let me know if that is something you guys would be interested in. Oh, I should have used the ultimate, my bad. We'll blast him to oblivion. Is there... Well, there's our first crash. You know what? In an hour and 40 minutes, that's not too bad. And I did jinx it, so that's, you know, yep. Morgan and her ults that crash blue stacks. Name a better combo. Just killing the servant and not crashing the game? Maybe that would be nice. But that is funny. Let's see if it crashes. You know what? Now we can do even extra damage. You know, that's what the game was saying. It's just you need to do more damage. What we were about to do wasn't enough. Oh, but what I was gonna ask, is there an agreed upon, like, this is just the best looking Noble Phantasm? Or are people gonna have, like, varying opinions to that, too? Or maybe, like, what's the highest budget Noble Phantasm? Varied opinions? Okay. There's just too many to choose from? No, the best is your favorite? Okay. Don't be afraid to use all the skills. Probably going to be varied, but if I'm going to be real, the 10th Anniversary Servant Noble Phantasm is absolute cinema. People are going to have... Okay, on JP, the 10th Anniversary Servant, though, I'm not going to say as a spoiler, fair enough. And then people are going to have varying opinions. The highest budget is definitely the latest Anniversary Servant. Big spoilers. Ah, okay. There's good ones, there's bad ones, but there's like 100-way tie between all the best ones. Okay. Ah, I see. So I'm going down to you? Then the evil one is me, no question about it. Justice is on your side. Just like the last time, the queen smiled as she took in the witch's flames. Not with resignation, but with hope. May blessings be upon you. That doesn't redeem you, Sanson, but oh well. You idiot, you actually cared whose side justice is on. How gloomy. This is why we need to get rid of jobs where you do nothing but kill people all day. Well, little does he know. Bye, Sanson. Next time I see you, I'll play my Requiem until you're sick of it. By far one of my favorites is Romulus Noble Phantasm. You should look that one up. And then this anniversary, many servants got reworks too, so now their Noble Phantasms look amazing. Sanson was one of them. Okay. Well, I might have to look those up later. Or maybe... I kind of want to look up the 10th anniversary one, though, too, real quick. Okay. So we got... Romulus, Noble, and Phantasm. Is it like such a huge story? Don't look up the 10th anniversary. Is it that big of a spoiler? I won't look it up. We'll just watch Romulus real quick. I won't look it up. I promise. I won't look it up. You have my word. It spoils all 10 years. Okay, I will definitely not look it up. Don't worry. Okay, this is the Japanese side, but we'll still get the idea. Never mind. Which one should I look up? Lancer Romulus 4 years ago. Leonidas. No. This one? Stage First Ascension, Noble Phantasm. Okay, well, you'll have to send it in the Discord. There we go, perfect example. Just link it in the Discord and I'll watch it later, or maybe on stream, depending. You know what? When we play, we will eventually see it. That's also a good point. You know what? I might have to change my stream settings next stream. I'll probably lower the encoder setting, because every time I pull up a video, it starts to lag. So we'll see how that works. I mean, you're actually a huge fan of the song, aren't you? I mean, how can you not be a fan of Requiem by Mr. Amadeus? Lancer. We don't really do lots of Lancer servants. Vitra, Burrito Mart, Melicin. Or maybe we do, actually. We got Thrud, Hogan, Gray, Kama. You like that you can buy all the OSTs in my room. Oh, okay. Burrito Mart. Don't buy the OSTs, that's a scam. I mean, I don't know why I would spend money to buy OSTs in this game. Not real life money, but even in-game currency. This is the only downside. There are so many good options of servants to choose from. They cost the materials, yeah. We could go Woo Man. Percival. You know what? Let's go Vitra. Or Virtua. I passed by your Burrito Mart. We can do Burrito Mart. Why not? That's the first one I've seen. At one point, you accumulate hundreds of materials, so it's cool to have something to spend them on. Ah. Oh, this is who she wanted to fight after. Okay. Why you? This is quite irritating. This me. Oh. Right back at you. How did you get back to being a servant? Never thought you'd say that. From where I sit, it's far more maddening to see what I've become, a servant as myself. Now here's the question. If they're the same version, which version do you guys like better? You're gonna need them for class scores, so 100 is basically nothing. Ah, I see. Did anyone explain Carmilla versus Elizabeth to you? Well, it's legends versus actual historical, correct? There's almost never a point where you will have extra materials far more worth it to level other skills or class and score graphs. Okay. And then, not a big fan of both, but probably going to be Carmilla a bit for me. Okay, yes, exactly, that's it. It's a hard choice. Because Carmilla is the Eli that has given to the dark side. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Camilla here, absolutely. You like Elizabeth more? Elizabeth is if what all the blood actually gave her youth. Oh. Yeah, it's a toss-up, that's for sure. I would say personality, well, I mean, they're both designed so interesting. Carmilla is a little biased because she was one of my starter servants, but I also learned to like Liz because of Halloween events. Not a fan of Carmilla. Personality-wise, not a fan. Design-wise, I mean, not bad. You know? I'm a revered countess, feared by all, the finished product. But if I had to choose, she's too much of a joke character for you to enjoy, fair enough. I'm a revered countess, feared by all, the finished product. I'm not like an unfinished product like you. I devoured fear and became an anti-hero. But what about you? You devoured the existence that is me. You simply refused to age and feared being sealed away. Of course you did. From your perspective, I'm just a sign of your sin. The guilt you brought up on yourself, the unassailable record of your murders. That's right. You are who I really am, my final destination, the symbol of my sin that no tears will ever change. Denying you means looking away from the crimes I've committed. I'm not gonna lie though, I am surprised by this. I didn't put two and two together. But they did hint it with Dracula. Some. Let's see, if you want to see Liz not in a joke setting, check out Extra. Okay, she certainly is something there. Alright. I at least can thank Ellie for putting Gilgamesh on Fraud Watch and Fate Extra. Okay. I think right now if I had to choose it, I would be more team Elizabeth versus Carmilla. But that doesn't mean I can't take responsibility. It may be ugly self-deception, but I'll say it anyway. I don't want to be like you. Well, it's two people having this battle, which is kind of interesting. How foolish, we're spirits of the past. The future's already been decided. I know that, but I'm saying it anyway. Help me. You may be a step down from the master I dream of, but you're still a first rate. Please let me settle things with her. Let me sing with everything I have. Certainly. With, whatever servant I summon that I chose. Would definitely do the trick. Burrito Mart, that's right, that's her name. We'll do that. We'll do this. And we'll do this. And then we'll do Bing, Bong, Boom and get a bonus damage. Dang. I guess we'll do it again. And now we get to see Burrito Mart's Noble Phantasm. Wyvern Evil A and then Wyvern Evil B. That's kind of funny. Penetrate Blade. Increase quick card effectiveness. Might as well. Even though we didn't really need it. And now let's clown on her. By the way, Kiara's first skill has a gimmick where it buffs the effects of her second and third skills after 1 and 2 turns. 2 turns is greater effects than 1 turn of waiting. Oh, I did not know that. Thank you. Oh, she didn't kill her in 1 hit. That's kind of crazy. There we go. Only 12 for these two. That's interesting. The future doesn't reject the past, but rather the past rejects the future. And then Fate Grand Order is unfortunately summed up by check the wiki. Fair enough. Such dribble coming out of your mouth, but that's why you're so dazzling, it's annoying. Let me return to the darkness, that last instant, that light that I saw between the bricks. That's right, whether I live or die, I am always alone. Boo-hoo. Farewell, my future, farewell the part of myself so sad I had to separate. This will not lessen my sins, nor the fear others feel towards me. I will deny the future as many times as I must, and sing as many times as I must. How happy. Now, potentially the final battle? We shall see. And you know what? We're gonna go Woo Man. We'll see if we have a higher version. And briefly looking, it looks like 90 is our best. Time to slay the dragon as well, it seems. After multiple obstacles, we're finally here. Good work, Master, and Mash. We're almost at the evil dragon. Confronting it like this, I must confess. I don't know how I won the first time. Hey, don't say stuff like that now. There's just one thing inscribed in my memory. My victory was not a certain one. It was a single tiny sliver of chance, surrounded by a million defeats. Well, that's why he has that scar, right? Plan carefully, move boldly, keep a broad perspective, and focus deeply upon a single point. And you know what? Fighting a dragon would be scary, I think, for everyone. And, I think, one of the best examples recently that showcased that was, I don't think it's that big of a spoiler, but, in, Free Ren, when, Stark fights the dragon. Be like the sea, the sky, the darkness, the light. Contradict thyself. Unless you do that, there is no way you can defeat Fafnir. I understand, I'll do what I can. Oh, Master, are you ready? Of course. It's an honor to have such a bold master. Scary dragon. Return to Earth once more, wicked dragon. If you didn't know, you could withdraw if you're not confident. That's a good tip. He still has such a crazy skin too. So I do at least 14,000 damage with Kiara, which isn't bad. Nice. Can't touch this. Woo! I'm sad you won't see his third ascension till later on. His noble phantasm changes, and it's into something much cooler. That's too bad. No, I should do it this way. Pop. And then he might just have enough to be able to do his Noble Phantasm. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be Kiara's turn. Time to face Fafnir. Which means John Alter is going to run away, and then we have one more battle. Let's see. Apply Guts, and then to single ally, that sends yourself at the back of the line. Okay, yep, so it is just a swap. Okay, that's a debuff. And we'll do that. And then we'll see who gets the chance to use their Noble Phantasm, I guess. Just enough. Well, it's only fitting that my servant will actually be able to do it finally. Which, let me just say, with the third ascension, it was good the first ascension. It's even better with this one. 33,000 damage, not bad. Two big reasons, something like that. See ya, dragon. Impossible. We've defeated it. Confirming Fafnir's complete silence. Amazing, a new Dragon Slayer has been born. Look, the Wyverns are in a panic. They must be confused because Fafnir, their commander, got taken out. Come back, Jean. Giles. Giles? First, let's get back to this prison castle. We need to regroup. Understood. Wait. Yep, she's retreating. Now who's the coward, huh? Now we got her on the ropes. We got Saint's Quartz, Dragon, and Pure Prisms. I need more to ascend one of my servants, so this is perfect. To Orleans. And I guess, so is it fair to say that if it recommends just one with up in general, I shouldn't focus on the ones with two, like one going up and one going down? Bedivere, Ryogi Shiki, Mordred, Ryogi Shiki Saber. That's from that, oh, what was it called? Made by the same Fate creator, but alternate story or something like that. Charlemagne. You know what, why not? Let's use her. Chase after Jean Alter. Karano Kyokai. The Garden of Sinners, yes, thank you. Generally, if there's more than one class at the top where it says enemy class tendency, you should pick up Berserker. Okay. Usually I took the left class because it's usually the class is the boss one. I see. Yeah, the one it the one that it ups only targets the boss. I'm off to settle the score with the Dragon Witch. Master, we'll head out there too. We should leave this place to the other servants and track the Dragon Witch. You're right, let me handle this. Oh, Zerker, I see, I understand now, thank you. You're right, let me handle this. Take Kiyohime and Elizabeth with you. Very well, I look forward to working with you, Master. That's fine, but why us? Her noble phantasm hurts my ears, and Kiyohime breathes fire on anyone, friend or foe. Both of their noble phantasms. Elizabeth is the worst noble phantasm in the world. I'm sure of it. That's that's awful. Huh? Ahem, let's go, you two. It can't be that bad. Fafnir has fallen. Without it, the other wyverns. I'm aware. Let us summon a new servant. A new servant? I didn't know you could do that. Giles, defend me while I focus on summoning. I'm counting on you. Understood. I'll use my noble phantasm, Pirletti's spellbook, to buy us some time. Use that time to summon us a powerful servant. And if I remember correctly, his noble phantasm had human skin around it, right? Perhaps King Arthur? What an order. A grand order? Roll credits. I can't imagine an English knight answering my summons, but I'll see what I can do. The book, yes. Okay. Good luck. Indeed, John, I pray the light of your glory is not tainted. Okay, you're done, bye. Let us hurry. If we're too slow, she'll summon another servant. I know that, but you know, this castle's kind of nice. It's kind of my style, you know? Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, it's awful. I mean, I will say the French do have some style sometimes, and Gothic architecture is one of the best things to come out of. I believe it originated in France. Yeah, it's terrible. Indeed, all this blood, they don't organize, they don't clean, how filthy. Only a bloodthirsty barbarian would prefer a place like this. You're right, this is bad, isn't it? Poor Elizabeth. Master enemies, let's finish them quickly. Yeah, the spellbook is basically a Necronomicon. And he was freaky with the book, if I remember correctly. Like, he obsessed over it, obviously, because it was his noble phantasm. Yes, to be honest, I am simply elated to be in a swimsuit. Let's not be so formal. Let's just enjoy our summer. Interesting. Oh, that's right. Her gimmick was dolphins, too, from the reading. Love Giles so much. He's so properly hateable as a villain. Not in the cool way like Kiri Kodam, I mean, but just full-on evil freak blowing things out of proportions. I guess that's kind of the thing, right? Is now most villains are kind of like, oh, I'm only bad because this happened to me. And now it's refreshing when there's just villains that are villains for villain's sake. Evil people just truly being evil. I agree with you, Haru. Bing, bong, boom. It's based on Lovecraftian lore for his thing, or the Necronomicon you're talking? Because if it's the Necronomicon itself, I guess I didn't remember that it was based on Lovecraftian stuff. Which is silly because I read at least a good chunk of the books. But that was a long time ago. Bluebeard is genuinely such a freaky story, and in the latest North American story chapter, he returns doing his usual things and making things worse because he's insane. And then he even names drops Cthulhu and Zero when he first uses it. It's been so long. My memory, it's not the same as it used to be. But again, to pull that out and be like, oh, yes, I remember exactly when he said that, that is impressive. Oh, we're in the final one too. Hopefully I didn't just waste it. I thought it would be a little tougher of a battle. Well, we'll give her a full chance to shine, I guess. I'm just not used to her Noble Phantasm filling up like that. We'll give her a damage buff as well. We're gonna give her a full chance to shine. She definitely earned it. Monochrome Impulse. Like a manga panel or a comic book. The wild, noble phantasm, true. Alright, and Lovecraftian gods exist in Fate, though they can be somewhat different, kinda. Well, is Cthulhu in Fate, or is there, like, a specific character? Ah, the outer gods. Time to Zerker it up. Galatea, she's pretty cool. Octoria Caster, she's pretty cool. Everyone loves Morgan. I don't think I've done Atlant, or maybe I've done Atlante Altar, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Ooh, or Jeanne d'Arc Berserker. Cthulhu is one of many in Fate Grand Order. When in doubt, Berserker it up indeed. Okay, I gotta look this up now. Okay, well, she looks like a certain VTuber. Quite a bit. Ina from Hollow Live. That's kind of interesting. I wonder when her design was made. And then the Foreigner class is typically the Lovecraftian horrors. Foreigner is basically the non-Earth god influence. Abigail Williams, yes. Hokusai and Van Gogh, etc. Same artist. Well, that would explain it. Which then, again, is also the circling all the way back to Sword Art Online, right? And then Hokusai is a famous Japanese painter. I wonder if I would recognize anything. Oh. Well, now I feel so stupid. Yeah, he's indeed a very, very famous painter. I did a whole report on this in college. That's her noble phantasm. That makes a lot of sense. Whoops, there's a servant up ahead. Be careful. Well, well, well. Long time no see. Giles. Who knew you'd be defeated Fafnir and show yourself here in New Orleans? Well, let's see. That would have been... Believe it or not, I took a Anime 101 in college. And that was probably 2018, 2019. So it's been... And so much has happened since college, as it always does. So at least 7 or 6 years. Hokusai is the servant, is also technically her daughter. Hokusai the painter is a little squid familiar. His daughter, I see. Okay. Who knew you defeat Fafnir and show yourself here in not New Orleans, Orleans. To be honest, I am impressed. However, oh my saint, and your comrades. Why do you stand in my way? Yeah, it's a human, Necronomicon. You come into my world destroying everything, and now you're even trying to kill Jeanne d'Arc. Funnily enough, you learned about the Outer Gods through Persona 5 Royale. Well, I mean, Cthulhu, or Lovecraftian stuff is just getting more and more popular, it seems. But it's always been popular ever since it came out. It's just, maybe everyone's finally getting around to how good it is. I had a question about that. Giles de Race, is she really me? What? Unforgivable blasphemy. Even the saint would despair in rage to hear such a thing. That is, without a doubt, the true Jeanne d'Arc. It is the darkness hidden within her. I see, then as the light I must face her. John, I won't let anyone stop me, even you. This was many years ago, though. Well, how long has Persona 5 been out? I feel like... Well, I guess it was in Smash Ultimate, wasn't it? Joker, so that's at least, again, 2017, 2018. Some cool stuff with the Outer Gods recently as Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, a Regressor's Tale of Cultivators, both Korean web novels. I have yet to read a single Korean web novel except for Solo Leveling, which I do have the first copy. And then, yeah, Lovecraft stuff is very culturally significant and even makes sense in that way to be in Fate. True. And then technically, Orb has had a manhwa going on for a while, and RTC has just started being adapted to a manhwa. Okay. I have no idea about either of those. Let's see, man. Jean Ultra Summer so squishy. Even at 120, her HP can't break 17k. Also, if I'm not mistaken, there's like, oh, well, there's a super famous manhwa that got blown up, and it's the one where he can read, like, he already knows what's gonna happen because he read the light novel. That's coming out soon, I believe, an adaptation of that, right? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I don't remember the name of it. I know Giga made a video. Oh, that's Orb. Okay. Thank you. Well, now we're all on the same page. Okay, the omniscient reader. I see. Let's see. We're on the final wave. Berserker. Can we do any more up damage? We can. Now, is it as good as everyone's saying it is, or probably not? No idea. Okay. There we go. Now we're gonna truly overkill. It gets very messy towards the end, but it was a fun read, and I know the manhwa has really good art. I just feel bad because, unfortunately, well, I haven't seen Solo Leveling Season 2 or Tower of God, but I've seen God Up High School, and I think it was called Nosebless, and I feel like for some reason manhwas just don't get good adaptations yet, as much as they should. But there's a lot of respect for manhwas because they, I mean, some of the art is quite stellar. I don't think it's still as good as some mangas out there, but again, each artist is different. But they do color everything, and some stories are quite interesting, but like manga, it falls in the same pit holes of, instead of isekai, it's copying all Solo Leveling, or any hit manhwa, there's 30 of them that copy the same thing. Yeah, God Up High School was very disappointing. But Tower of God did look good, so I'm happy to hear that people liked it. Yes, I am kind of on the tail end of Orleans. And then I know Solo Leveling, the anime, was animated good, but from what I heard, it didn't do the series justice and just popped off due to the aura farming. The story loses a lot of nuance. Again, and then that's unfortunate. Maybe the world just isn't ready for manhwas yet. We can handle this. You should be clear, Orleans, this stream, perfect. And, you know, I'm thinking I might just commit 3 days a week to streaming Fate and then doing Thursdays for Reverse 1999. I'll probably do a poll on YouTube. I can't really do anything for Twitch. And I'll probably do a poll on Discord. We can handle this. But their numbers are great. Why you? Never mind that. What's with this giant starfish? Oh, gross. This weird liquid is dripping onto my clothes. Dripping? So filthy. Master, please protect me. It's a great story. I love the Fate anime, so just enjoy the story slowly. I mean, how many? Okay, real quick. The only reason why I'm even considering it 3 days a week is, let's see. Excuse me 1 second. I have done. Okay, this won't reveal anything, so it should be fine. When did I start streaming Fate? This is my first Fate stream, so I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, now 5. I've done 5 Fate streams, so I've done 15 hours of Fate, and No, true. I know. But I've done 15 hours of Fate, and I'm only finishing the first Singularity. So it's kind of crazy. And then the thing I always say is that unless you see and hear for yourself, then you can't cast judgment. Very true. Granted, solo leveling is the same pitfall that stuff like Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works falls into, where the lack of inner dialogues makes you lose so much character growth. Well, isn't that why they made Fate Zero, to kind of make up for that, though? And then someone else says it's bad, doesn't mean you have to, too. Very true. And introspective, just cuz. And you still have, like, more than 15 arcs plus events along the way. Very true. 5 streams until here, huh? Yeah. But that's because I'm actually reading the story and everything like that. And then Zero was made before the Unlimited Blade Works anime. Really? Or no, I'm thinking Stay Night. Right? Yeah, I'm thinking Fate Stay Night. Which Fate Unlimited... No, that's still the same thing, isn't it? Didn't they have Unlimited... Yeah, that's what I thought. Fate Zero story-wise happens before... okay, now I'm lost with that. And then Fate Zero was already existing story. It's a prequel. I don't know. I thought both Stay Night and Unlimited Blades Work were good. I rated or at least the Fate series itself, as a 10 out of 10 for me. Do your job as a servant. This roar. Enemy sighted. This time it's a wyvern? Geez, how did it fit inside this tiny castle? Oh, you also forgot? Dean also made the Unlimited Blade Works movies. I thought it was, UFO Table or Ufotable, or however you pronounce it. Timeline is Fate Zero, El Melio Case File, Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works, Seven Field are different routes of the same story. That's right. That's the only problem with Fate, is it is confusing timeline-wise sometimes. As Haru said, one timeline. True, confusing, but worth it. Also very true. Which is why I will probably commit to streaming this 3 times a week just to get through it. Not rush through it, because I think we're going at a steady pace at 3 hours a stream. Where it's not losing too much content. But maybe to finish at least a arc or Singularity every 1 or 2 to 3 days. Hollow Atrexia is kind of an anomaly, but still on Mainstay Night. Well, and then eventually, after I play through Fate Grand Order, or maybe alongside Fate Grand Order, whichever comes first, I also want to stream the light novel. Yeah, light novels as well. Oh, by the way, for Orleans, you have 4 more battles left. Okay. Well, we really should be finished with it by the end of the night. Let's see. Increase art cards effectiveness. We'll just buff and then debuff. That 5 battle was really out of nowhere and kind of random. The more I think about it. Apply restore HP. We don't need to worry about that. And then bing, bong, and boom. No, not Wyvern Evil. However, how will we defeat him when we've already defeated Fafnir? And at 776 damage, truly a dastardly foe. Not. No, another series that, at least for light novels, when I was doing research a little while ago, was the Wibber. I don't even know her. That's kind of funny. Like, at least in terms of story and interest, maybe not as grand scale as Faith. Not Faith. Fate is the Love series. Is that worth getting into, you guys think, or probably not? Also still looking, you know, for other ideas. I mean, because we're gonna have tons of Fate content to go through so far. What series? I think it's called Love, M-U-V-L-U-V. When I looked at top visual novels, or visual novels, not light novels, my bad. The Love series came up. And then Waver story has 2 parts, before stay night and after stay night. Let's see, who do we want to end on? You know what? We can use Elizabeth. Why not? It's kind of fitting for the story. It's this game, if anyone's seen it. That's what came up on other visual novels to play, besides Fate, in terms of story-wise. I don't know how true it is or anything, but... Huh, never heard of Mubla before, though. I also don't know much about visual novels, to be honest. Okay, no idea. Okay, someone has one idea. With Cinderella specifically, you save her third skill for last. Got it. Curse you, curse you, curse you. In that case, take me on. My comrade, Pelede, grant me your power. Giles, I shall release your soul. You watched the Love anime and enjoyed it? Okay. Well, once we get through Fate, I guess just keep that as an option in the back of your mind. I guess it also depends how fun it is to stream a visual novel and if I actually enjoy it or not. Let's go. So far, who's my favorite servant? Like out of the story so far, or as in just servants that I've used? Because out of the servants, at least ability-wise, I would say Chloe is my favorite just for the attack bonus. But design-wise, Kiara and Zenobia aren't bad. But all in all, servant-wise, in the story, it's still really hard to determine. Both. I mean, there's just so many to choose from. That's kind of the problem. That's crazy. You using dwarves to attack. I mean, let's see. Design-wise, I'll pull up a couple that have caught my eye just through playing. These are just some in no particular order. So design-wise, one is Barghast, or Barghest, however you pronounce it. Ibuki Doji is another one. For the summer one, I guess specifically. Vastly different, apparently. Then there's still Jean Alter. Ishtar isn't bad. I mean, there's so many characters. But I have yet to really commit to one character yet. If that kind of answers your question. Well, thank you. I mean, definitely once I play the game more, or maybe, actually maybe what would be interesting is to make a video of just like a, I don't know, necessarily Smash or Pass, or I did talk about this in another stream, muscle mummies. That's fair. And to be like maybe just my initial impressions of where I would rate this character design wise or something like that. Honestly, like many help you much on future content. Okay. You know what? I might just do that. Pull a PNG of all the fake characters, rate them design wise now, and then in the future, whenever I finish the story, to see where I rate the characters again. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, we saved her skill for the end. Ultimate attack, let's see. And I mean, Elizabeth isn't a bad character either. Okay, that's kind of funny. Jeez. Oh, my bad. Oh well. Does it change your noble phantasm, or is it something else? But when she's noble phantasm, it doesn't matter because her noble phantasm yeets debuffs before damage. I see. Okay. Ugh. As powerful as expected, I couldn't finish him off. Well, we'll hold off this servant. You go on ahead. Right, go settle the score with the last boss. She's a very good welfare servant. I recommend you getting her. I mean, look, if I can... Believe me, I want as many servants as possible. The more I can get, the better. Thank you for your support, Jean. What's wrong? She's nervous for the final battle. Oh, she competes with Ozymandias, or however you pronounce it. And Jean isn't a bad... If you asked me before I started streaming who my favorite fake character was, it would be Jean and Jean Alter, just design-wise. But that's before I knew a lot of... At least, my only reference was the animes. And then she'll come back within a year or so through the evocation. I see. I'm going. Thank you both. One day we'll get there. A lot of investing 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, 1 year down the line. Making big investments. The final battle, the Dragon Witch. Maybe this time for realsies, even though there's one more building over there. Let's see, you know what, we'll use Silence Morgan. Very powerful. One of the most powerful servants, at least when I did the auto farming. She kind of went crazy. John, what was bothering you just now? Oh no, there was something on my mind. It's nothing important. Anyway, it's time to confront the Dragon Witch. That red treasure chest typically means Grail reward when doing the story. Perfect, thank you. There shouldn't be anything in our way. Let's go. That's a good indicator, thank you. We're doing it, we're making it. 15 hours later, well, maybe 9 hours later, because the first singularity didn't take that long. That was faster than I thought. I don't have time to modify the spell. But again, it's all worth it and fun and a good story, so... As long as you guys are having a good time, I'm having a good time. But I'm also just having a good time, I guess, even if you guys aren't enjoying the story, which would be hard in this case. Dragon Witch, so you finally made it here, huh? Gauss is alive, but delayed. I suppose that's fine, everything is ready. Tell her what she needs to hear. That was Maria's instructions to me. Or Maria, not Maria. I have another thing to ask you as well. It's too late for talking. It's a very simple question. Do you remember your family? Huh? John? I asked you a simple question. No matter how vivid my memories of battle are, I remember far more of my life as a simple country girl. Even my dark side should remember those peaceful days. No, it's precisely because she remembered them that the hatred and betrayal brought her such pain. You don't remember, do you? What does it matter? Whether I remember or not, I'm still Jeanne d'Arc. That's right, it doesn't matter whether you remember. But this settles it. I shall defeat the Dragon Witch with sadness, not anger. My servants. Huh? These are the servants we saw in Fuyuki, and so many of them. I didn't have time to summon a normal servant, but I can summon as many of these as I like. Crush them. Master, they're coming. Let's do this, Mash. Right. Because it wouldn't make sense if she just popped out a servant out of nowhere, some. Shadow servant. True. A fatal battle, 1 of 3. Oh. So we got, I don't know who these two are actually off the top of my head. But they're all gonna die, so it doesn't really matter. Goodbye. Crazy damage. If I could summon anyone, it would be, or maybe not anyone. Morgan would be definitely one of the top ones to, try to summon. I know that's Sir Lancelot, and then that's the cat archer from Apocrypha. Fun tidbit, the servants we select are technically viewed as those shadow servants by other characters in universe. However, in Chaldea, we actually have, or Chaldea, whichever, we actually have the real forms of servants contracted. Oh. So everyone else, okay. That is a fun tidbit, thank you. Yeah, that's the cat archer. And then, Lancelot. Crazy. See him. Oh, and then the one and only Hercules. I don't know if I shared this, but when I first, like, whenever Fate Grand Order basically came out, so in battle, the enemies seeing the shadow servants that you're fighting, the only real servants are the ones you contract. So it would be, these two, since I actually summoned them. But Hercules was my first character when I first played, Fate Grand Order. On my first account. And then I think I didn't play much after that, unfortunately. We're just really buffing her up. Oh, I gotta wait 2 years. Darn. I think this Noble Phantasm is really cool. That sucks. Oh well. Well, maybe one day I'll get him back. He'll come back to me. Oh, I should have used my, thing. Let's see. No, your party servants are shadow summons. They technically exist in the above game Chaldea, though, as seen through events and servant interludes. We don't know when the next Morgan rate up will be. That's too bad. So then that means it would be Kiyohime, Jeanne, Elizabeth, Siegfried, because I've made contracts with all of those. That's what you're saying? So in this case, right now, it would be Jeanne. And maybe Mash, or not Mash? We're gonna save her. Well, no. We'd have to find the regular Jeanne. Yep, although due to the nature of the singularities, they don't actually retain memories of them. Right. Oh, Morgan will appear in New Year, but it's gonna be, I don't know what the GSSR stands for. Oh. Okay, that's the payment one. And then also this is the actual Jean Alter fight. Oh, okay. I thought that would be the last one. Oh, so they broke through that swarm? Thank you. We're gonna settle this right now, Dragon Witch. Thank you, Holly, for clearing that up. Shut up, let's fight. Will despair win or will hope win? Will murderous intent win or will pity win? Let's see if he can surpass me, Jean d'Arc. Unfortunately, something I'll probably never do. At least on this account. Grand battle. And she has dragons with her. Well, let's just say she's definitely not going to stand a chance. We'll do her, why not? It doesn't really matter. Jolter ruler, neat. And then, man, this whole Jolter model is so goofy. Yeah, unfortunately, I thought the fated battle would be the third battle. But, nonetheless, it is what it is. She's gonna get blown up. See ya. I think she's also weak to Ibuki Doji as well. So, I think that worked just as well. I think the GSSR are actually a really good deal. To be honest, the regular one only costs 15 paid quartz, which is $15. Granted, it's also the only thing to actually spend money on. I think it's just, not that I'm against spending money on gachas or anything like that. It's just, if I set out, I guess, streaming a game, I feel like I should commit solely to either free-to-play or, paid, you know? Berserker always good against everyone, just don't bring them against Foreigner. Got it. I mean, not that I'm against supporting the game or anything like that. I mean, if they had a Fate Grand Order Tapestry like that, I'd also probably get that as well. What? Impossible, ridiculous, that can't be happening, it's a lie. Oh no, I know. You're just sharing that you thought it was a good deal, because I mean, like, some games, like, I mean, I hear Uma Musume is brutal, and then GSSR happens only twice a year during the new year and once during the anniversary. Perceived value is unfortunately a big thing for Fate Grand Order. Well, I mean, if I was playing the game for like 10 or 8 years like you guys, I would definitely probably just have a spending money account with how much enjoyment I got out of it, right? But maybe something like, I heard the Dragon Ball Legends, for example, is like absolutely horrible to their fan base. And you can spend thousands of dollars and still not get what you want in that game. But I mean, if they give you in Fate a chance to get good characters, I mean, it would be worth it, at least in my book. Because I have the Holy Grail. The owner of the Holy Grail knows no defeat. That's how it should be. That means you're not the owner. Oh, John, what a pitiful sight you are. Giles? But now that I, Giles de Reyes, am here, you can rest. Now then, sleep in peace. Fate is like that too, to be fair. The devs really play hardball with it. What they do to string us along, lol. True. GSSR is the only one time I spend any money because you're gonna walk away with an SSR. A guarantee. Okay. But I still haven't destroyed France. Other than that, I'm mainly free to play. You know what? Well, when the time comes, we'll see. I might consider that then if it's only twice a year. I will take care of that. Leave everything to me. Don't worry, you will never die. You're just a little tired. Close your eyes and rest. When you awake, I'll have finished everything. Words you never want to hear. Yes, you're right, Giles. If you if you'll fight for me, I can rest and... Oh, well, see ya, John Alter. Kind of just squeaked away. Silently into the night. Don't worry, I'm pure free to play. Also, and I have like 1 point... Oh my gosh. 1600 Saints Quartz? That's crazy. There is technically one going on for you right now. I believe it's part of the start bonus. Okay, before we complete this final chapter in Sea Giles, not that I'm going to do it tonight, but I just want to see. I went to the wrong area. Did I go? Would it be in the shop or the summons? Probably the summons, thinking about it. We might consider it. It's start dash. Friend points. Saint Court summon story. Saint Court summon limited time. Start dash guarantees. Oh, I have 8 days left. I see. So then it would be a one-time purchase thing. It's the orange button. So what summon info could we get from it? Just out of curiosity, you know. And it crashes the game. It's one time only for $15. It might be worth it. The game wants me to stay pure. We'll think about it. We got time. If I have 8 days left, that's a week to decide if I want to cave. We'll see the servants list, and then depending, I'll decide. And it's not like it'll drastically, technically you can't get multiple. I wouldn't go more than $15 to start. I mean, that's a downward slope quickly, you know? But if it's just one time, or are you saying technically you can get multiple in that one summon? It'd be funny if it crashed again. Okay, who are our options? Time left. Okay, an 11 time summon with 1 limited time, 5 SSR guaranteed. Ooh. 12 paid Saint Quartz equals 1 time servant. Each user may summon only once. Multiple as in one of those are limited servants, but you can pull multiples from that summon. Okay. So we could get Nero Claudius Bride, Okita Soji, Ryokushiki, Artoria Pendragon, Gilgamesh Ishtar Bunhild, Scott Hatch, Tamino May, Iskandar. Last year during Thanksgiving week, they brought back the start dash so anyone can do it. You got King Hassan from it. Oh, okay. Elisabeth von Einsburn, Leonardo da Vinci, Merlin, Cleopatra, Mysterious Hero and X, Shuden Doji, Minamoto no Raiko, Sakata Kintoki, Amakasu Shiro, Edmund Stante, and Jeanne d'Arc Alter. Wouldn't that be funny? We might do it. We might do it next week, or we might do it Wednesday. We'll see. I'll think about it. Also, they have Start Dash is 12 instead of 15. This one is strictly the $12 pack instead of 12, and a $4 pack for the anniversary New Year. You got Ishtar from this. Ah, okay. Yeah, I got time. I'll think about it. It is tempting now, though. I could always use a new servant. Alright, now for the final battle. Potentially. Probably another one after this. Ooh, Gilgamesh would be the one to get. I mean, he is one of the best, isn't he? King of Kings. That's his title, right? Or he owned everything or something like that. Pabatrot. He has a banner coming up? Okay. No, we're gonna end with a Berserker. And just because... Where is she? Where is she? I could have sworn there was a Berserker Jean. I pulled for Ishtar on every GSSR I could when I didn't really want to Different servant. I have currently pulled her twice. I got her twice in one pull on her original banner. That's very lucky. King of Heroes. Thank you. How about Avenger Jolter instead? It might be funny. I'm down for that. That would be this one. Right? Or is it here? I wish there was a search for a specific servant. That would make things easier. Okay, Ruler, Avenger. Perfect. We're in the right track. Jolter, Jolter, Jolter. Oberon, Oberon. Oberon, Space Ishtar. I am in the right section, right? Ah, here we go. Perfect. Avenger Altar. You also managed to get Muramasa twice on one pull on his first banner. They are fated for each other. If it's not obvious, Unlimited Blade Works is my favorite route. I would not have guessed that. Now, which one to choose out of the two? One with a headpiece or one without? The second one? I'll go with the second one. Also, when can I finally... I guess I have to progress through the story to level up MASH, never mind. Has 50% Noble Phantasm charge already. Perfect. Giles. Ishtar being my favorite, being the main clue. Unlimited Blade Works is the... Oh, Rin route. Okay. And max skills. I mean... Also... Rin or Ishtar or even the E name. I mean, it's just a good character design in general, so... I wouldn't blame you if you just liked her for that, but if you like her for the character and story route too, it also makes sense. So that's how it ended up after all. You have a powerful intuition. Oh, there she is. To think that you'd make a sudden run for it. Jean, what exactly... it wasn't the Dragon Witch who possessed the Holy Grail. Huh? No, actually, the servant never existed in the Throne of Heroes. As long as she wasn't an aspect of my darkness, there was no other conclusion I could make. Then how did she acquire that massive strength? That couldn't have been anything but the Holy Grail, in other words, the Dragon Witch herself. Exactly, the Dragon Witch herself was my wish. In other words, the Holy Grail itself. Huh? Huh? What do you mean? The dragon's the Holy Grail? Then me too? You dragon dummy, Jeanne d'Arc didn't use the Grail for evil. You created Jeanne d'Arc with the power of the Grail, didn't you? My wish was to revive you. It was a wish from my heart. From the bottom of my heart, of course it was. But the Grail rejected me. For all its omnipotent power, it said it couldn't do that. But my wish was only for you, so I created a new you. The saint I believed in, the saint I longed for, I created her. I mean, rare Giles W again, he had good taste, that's all I'm gonna say. Jeanne d'Arc, the Dragon Witch, the Grail itself. I see, but of course she never learned that, did she? Giles, even if you could revive me, I would never become your Dragon Witch. It's true that I was betrayed, it's true that I was mocked. It could only be described as a tragic end. But I could never hate my homeland. This is where you and the others lived. So kind, your words are far too kind. However, Jean, your kindness has made you forget one thing. Even if you never hated this country. I mean, is he really a bad guy at that case, you know? Maybe he's not so bad. I hated this country. I swore I would destroy it for its betrayal. And then it killed his waifu and then he goes on a rampage, you know? He is a little crazy, but he might have a point here, guys. He might not be wrong. And I mean, not to knock on France, but I mean, it's not the worst place he could destroy. I'm just kidding, by the way. I just like to clown on French people. You will forgive them, I'm sure, but I never will. Not God, not the king, not the nation. I'll destroy them all. I'll kill them all. That is the wish I made upon the Grail. Do not get in my way, Jeanne d'Arc. But then now it's kind of, you would think he would still be infatuated with the original Jeanne as well. Yes, Bluebeard is a bad person. Here it is a tale using Giles de Reyes as a basis for the character by a French author. Ah, okay. You know what? In this instance, though, he made John Alter. He's not that bad of a guy right now. I'm sure he'll be worse, but I know we were talking villain for villain's sake, but now we have his origin a little bit, and there's a little sympathy for the character. Yes, you're absolutely right. It makes perfect sense for you to hate, and for you to use the Grail's power to destroy France. And I will stop you, as a ruler, the judge of the Holy Grail War. I will stand in your way, Giles de Reyes. Then you are my enemy now. Let us finish this, Jeanne d'Arc, savior of France. Let us indeed. Master, I've confirmed the presence of the Grail. Your orders? This is the last battle. Get ready. Right, moving to recover the Grail. Here I go. Do we ever, I guess, learn the origins of Fu as well, or no? Is it just a random creature that appeared? See, that model looks a little bit better. Okay, I'll learn about him later on. And then the Grand Battles themes are my favorite OSTs in the game. I mean, at least that's one thing that's nice, is even though this is 8 years ago, the music is still really good. Increase critical strength? Sure, why not? This Jalter doesn't have bloated head and more modern. Very true. She's going crazy. Alright. Oh, we can't even do a full attack. Oh well. I guess we'll at least make it QAB bonus. You know what? Gauss is kind of tough, actually. Oh, you know what? I never even thought to use that. Increase all allies' attack. Sure, why not? We're gonna stun on him. He's stunned. And then... oh, we're not gonna switch. Okay. This is the one thing I'll miss from the earlier parts of the story. You don't really hear some of those, these OSTs again. And then this is also post-visual update Jalter. Her regular was already a big upgrade. Oh, okay. We still don't have enough though, unfortunately. But maybe we can tease this and stretch it out just a little bit longer. Potentially. Nope, I guess not. Oh well. I mean, it's the ending he deserves anyway. He doesn't get finished off by his waifu, you know? He gets the Sanson treatment, where we don't get what we want, I guess, at the end. If you really think about it, I think that's the greatest lesson here. Oh, we got a caster monument. You know what? I guess I'll send a request to this person. I doubt they'll actually accept it, but why not? It's the friends we make along the way. Is there one more fight? I think there's one more section, but we'll see. Not possible. Even with the power of the Grail, I still fell. That's not possible. Such nonsense can't be true. I am still... Giles, enough. Get some rest. You did such a good job. Believing in a little girl who had no clue, you even liberated this town. You can always use command spells to max out Noble Phantasm. You likely won't need to use them for anything else. I don't think I'm in the right suit though, right? I think all fight is over, just some story chapter. Ah, I see, okay. No matter who you are now, I believe in who you were back then. How sweet. Don't worry, until the very end, I have no regrets. My death will light the way for someone else. That's all I ever wanted. Now let's go back to the time where we belong. No, you click the red glowy thing in the top to max out NP, or HP bar. You can use your oh, I see, okay. I understand now. I'll do that next time. John, I'm the only one of us who should go to hell. True. At least he died happy. And he'll be back. The Grail recovery is complete. The timeline restoration is about to start. Gray ship preparations are ready. Get back here now. Understood, Doctor. You're leaving so soon? I have work to do. I have to go. I have work to do, Jean. Oh, do you? Well, I achieved my goal, so I suppose it's fine. Goodbye, little puppy. You fought fairly well. Oh my, this is goodbye? Don't worry, Master. I can be rather persistent. No matter where you go, I'll follow. Uh-oh. That's what love is, after all, you know? I'm sure we'll find out soon. You get 3 per day, though, and when you fail a quest, you can spend 3 to revive. Interesting, but again, you likely won't have any trouble with a level team of servants. Haven't run into it yet. See ya. It seems that everything is over. The wyverns are disappearing. This wasn't exactly a normal Holy Grail war, but still it was an honor to fight with the Dragon Slayer. True, I never thought I'd get a chance to fight with the famous St. George. But from the look of things, it won't be long before we're summoned again. Yes, that master's journey seems to be a long one. I hope we can aid them again. My role is finally over, huh? I'm so tired. I worked so hard, my butt hurts. Oh, I'm not supposed to make those sort of jokes, sorry. Excellent conducting nonetheless. Boog, a masterful performance all around. Siegfried wasn't lying, huh? Maybe not. John. Giles. What happened? Wait, you're alive? France is in ruins, but if you're alive, that's enough. No, that's not true. Huh? I'm sure on some level you understand this world is nothing but an ephemeral dream. I died and you sorrowed. That is history. That is unchangeable. Fate? Absolute cinema. Jean? An over 10-year journey, true. Hopefully it's gonna be a little quicker than 10 years. Probably, well, I wonder if I could finish it by next year. I doubt it, but it might be worth a try. But in a different form, in a different way, we'll be able to fight together. I can feel it. So this is but a temporary goodbye. You truly are. No, even in death, you still care for this country. Forgive us, Jeanne d'Arc. We, France, betrayed you. Oh. It's alright. Let's at least leave this world with a smile. Master, it's time. Master and Mash. I expect that my meeting with you, Mash, and Boog de Goob, our battles, even the lives we lost. All of this will disappear, won't it? That makes me a little sad. I mean, we'll see. So much can happen in a year, right? Of course, it's a joyous thing that lives lost will return to us. But I feel like I'll meet you again somewhere. My intuition can be pretty good, you know? Farewell and thank you. Even if all this disappears beyond the void, I'm sure something will. Welcome back, Mash Boog. Good work. Thanks to you, the first Grand Order was completed successfully. Yes, excellent job. We had few supplies, no personnel. And the race ship was still at an experimental stage, yet you both did such a fine job. I say this on behalf of all surviving members of Chaldea. You are now full-grown mages, and Chaldea is very proud of you. Well, you ate my chocolate bar if I remember correctly. Fu made it back too. Are we sure it's not lucky animal of some sort? Oh, welcome back. You guys look tired. Here's your latest observation records. Take a look, Doctor. Oh. If you do 3 Fate Grand Order streams per week, you can probably clear at least a good portion. The issue comes later once you no longer have excess AP. AP is my biggest gripe with the game. Oh. Well, I'll probably be for a little bit that I'll stream 3 because I don't want to burn myself out about it. It'd be smart to plan for other content during the stream after you run out of all AP. Very true. I mean, we'll have Reverse 1999. I'm sure there's still other gachas I want to try. And there probably won't always be gacha streams either. Eventually, I'll come up with something to do outside of that as well, like maybe tier list videos, or I was thinking maybe it wouldn't be a podcast, but it would be like I guess a weekly discussion of maybe a community all decides on a show, or book or game or something, and then it would be a stream talking about it. So I still got some ideas. We did it. 15th century France is restored completely. Still 6 to go, but part of human history is in its rightful place. We did it, Boogdagoob. I think so. I'm glad you think so too. Yes, but doctor, we never saw Le Blanor. True. He was not in France? Yes, he's probably hiding in one of the other 6 eras. No, I guess he wouldn't hide. He has more than enough power. If he's in the same time as us, he'll act. I'm sure we'll see him eventually. Until then, we need to get stronger. Like, it still might only be 2 streams a week because this one does require so much reading. I don't want to lose my voice either. Well, details like that don't matter. That's the end of our mission for today. I bet you want a warm bed and a shower, right? Go back to your room and rest. Yes, that plan sounds absolutely wonderful. See you later, Doctor. And then Leblanor is just there. Oh. Good work today. Let's get back to it tomorrow. That's kind of a basic thing to say after all we've gone through. You too, Mash. Are you feeling okay? That is kind of odd, so we're gonna go this route. Yes, just fine. I bet my servant's body has incredible strength, endurance, and self-healing abilities. But I'm not asking about physical, Mash. I'm asking about emotional. She's upset about Jean. I'll be back to top health in just a short while. You need to rest, though. Get some sleep. Maybe you should have the doctor take a look at you. He is a doctor after all. What's wrong, Mash? Come on. Share it with the class. No, I was just thinking of Gauss de Reis. I knew his history, or so I thought. His heart was broken by Jean's death. In our history, he became a murderer who killed hundreds of children. Ooh. Okay. That is bad. That bloody France was what he wanted. It was an appropriate sight for a murderer. But still, even then, his real wish was for Jeanne d'Arc to live. Again, you know, wrong intentions. But I mean, they say the road to hell is paved in good intentions, right? That was the source of his rage and his hatred, a pure rage that could destroy a country. Raw feelings are powerful, aren't they? They can destroy the world. He was human after all. Because he was human, Amadeus said something similar, right? I don't have the experience they do. I don't have those deep feelings or a heart that can handle them. But I'd like to learn them if I could. Even if I don't understand, I can learn a little at a time. I think that's what Amadeus was talking about. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Sweet dreams. May the blessing of the saint be upon us. True. Okay, I'm gonna have to skip it if it's an animation. I don't want a copyright strike, unfortunately. Because that's what happened in the first Singularity when I viewed it. Let's go! Grail! Okay, perfect. Orders complete. Foundation restored. Yeah, we got a Grail! Oh, you got the Heart of a Foreign God. Interesting. You got Pure Prism, and you got Hellfire of Wisdom. Nice. Okay, I thought we got our Grail. A Holy Grail. Okay, now we got Kiyohime. It's kind of unfortunate that they just give her to us, though. Oh, so it is Nero. That makes sense. Second Singularity. Eternal Madness Empire. Septum unlocked. Prologue. The Second Grand Order set in the Roman Empire of 60 AD. This ancient nation, founded upon the Septum, Montes, is ruled by its third emperor, Nero, that's her, who now faces her legendary predecessor, each revived as a servant. Man, I remember getting Holy Grails is hard nowadays. You have like 50? Jeez Louise. All roads lead to Rome? Very true. Mana Prism Exchange. Mona Lisa. Super cool biz. Oh. As you have met necessary conditions, you can exchange for this item for free in the Da Vinci Workshop. Oh boy. Okay, it is sad that we get her. It would have been more exciting if they didn't just throw her in the servant summons. Ooh, 3 Saints Quartz fragments. Okay, now we're talking 10 Saints Quartz and Leaves of Evocation. So if we go back here though real quick. Ah, I see, it's just a farming quest. Now, do we want to do the... I haven't clicked on any of the tickets. Where would that be? Are you saying my, what's it called? Also, in the inbox. Let me see. I've used some of them. I've claimed all that I can, or I've received all that I can. Yeah, I've definitely used these. I just been using them when I need to select the servants. But I didn't just want to willy-nilly just like accept a certain amount, you know. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the first part, just literally the first whatever mission it is for the prologue. And then we'll probably call it for the night. And then I'll definitely be streaming more Fate Grand Order tomorrow. And then yeah, join the Discord to stay up to date. So without further ado, it's fine if I accept them, but I didn't just want to accept random ones because I have to choose a specific one. So I didn't just want to choose random resources. Oh, sweet. Thank you. So far, let's see. We got 2 members tonight. Very exciting. We got Haru and then Moonzone. So, welcome. You're at the ground floor of something great eventually. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Yes, like a log. Well enough. Let's see. After a grand adventure like that, probably have a nice shower. I don't know how the meals are. It's from now on, they're always going to be in the description. So on Twitch, it's going to be down below. On YouTube, it's on the homepage. When you look at the description, no, yeah, it's going to be the first link you see. I can pull it up real quick, just for other people to see real quick as well. And then it's going to be in the description of every video. Probably if you hear me plugging anything, it's going to be that. So yeah, it's going to be on all avenues except TikTok because you can't link things on TikTok. I think I would sleep like a log after this mission. But I'm not going to lie to you. The Discord is not exciting at the moment. I made it 2 days ago, so eventually it'll get better. But for now, it's kind of very basic bare bones, unfortunately. Glad to hear it. I'm happy to know that you got plenty of rest. As you can see, Fu is also fired up. I'm sure he had more than enough sleep and breakfast. We don't know what it will be like beyond the race ship. No telling when or how much we can rest. So as much as possible, please get enough sleep. Staying up late is prohibited since your magical energy is linked to your stamina. Now, do you guys prefer like this regular Mash, or do you prefer her more in her servant form? And about that dream, did you see something? Dream? Why? No, not really. It's not like I saw anything special, it's just... Da Vinci said that masters and servants under contract see the same dream. I don't know what that means, but if you didn't see one, then there's no problem. Let's go to the command room after breakfast. The doctor's eagerly waiting. Ah, good morning, everyone. Although, by that I mean just you two and... Jan, oh morning, the tech department is analyzing the grill you retrieved as we speak. The half-asleep genius and myself, please pardon the work crew for not being very reliable. We're already set to race ship. This time you're headed to the 1st century Europe. Specifically, ancient Rome, the great empire that grew from Italy to control the Mediterranean Sea. Ancient Rome, really? That sounds like fun. I sort of want to go too. You have analyzing to do, I believe. Please partake of Roman pleasure some other time. Oh darn it, I don't care which one, but I always wanted to chat with the Roman emperor. Especially Emperor, Caligia? Or Nero. I bet we'd have a lot in common. When I mentioned it, did it just disappear? I hope not. Okay, for some reason, I'm sorry, Haru, that your message didn't pop up. I guess YouTube chat, disappeared for a second. Caligula. Caligula, okay, thank you. And then Haru said, there we go, now his chat came back. He said, before I accept our Kohai in all her forms, really looking forward to you seeing her character growth. I did see one slight spoiler where she has VR goggles, but that's all I saw. Yes, I feel the same way. No, we can't. You also have work to do reviving Claudia. Now, I don't want to out myself and sound like a dummy. Give me 1 second. Okay. So what I was going to say was Roman leaders and then Alexander the Great, but he is Greek. So I would say, I mean, how can you not want to meet Caesar? You know, he would have been cool to meet. Nero, if I remember correctly, at least in, yeah, so at least, again, not to bring too much religion into this, but if I were to meet Nero in real life, I mean, it would not end well for me. At least in the school books I was taught, Nero killed and persecuted Christians, so I probably wouldn't want to meet real life Nero, but fake Grand Order Nero wouldn't be bad to meet. Again, now this is going to be interesting. I did say I wasn't a huge fan of Nero, but that's only because of the Fate Last Encore, which didn't do the character justice, so it's going to be interesting to see if my opinion changes on her. Ahem, is that clear? Your teleport point is the imperial capital of Rome. FGO Nero kind of chill. Kind of chill like that. The name of the Roman Empire's capital is also Rome. It's geographically similar to the last time. The exact location of the supposedly existing Holy Grail is unknown. There may be historical changes as well. Neither can be determined. Sorry, the observation precision seems unstable. Not a problem. Either way, Senpai and I will locate it. Right, that's the spirit. You really are reliable. Similar to the last mission, you'll reach and correct the singularity. Also find the Grail and either obtain or destroy it. Humanity's continuation is on your shoulders. I hope you're successful this time too. Also, for some reason, why is YouTube chat just disappearing now? I have no idea why. This is weird. I apologize, everyone. Okay, still really want to see how Ryder Caesar would be since he's fairly hyped up by Saber Caesar, okay? And then that's part of why Nero becomes Draco. Okay, that'll be interesting to see. And that you come back safely. Yes, we'll make it back to Claudia, I promise. I'm counting on you. I'll need your strength for this mission. Leave it to me. It's rather your strength we need, Mash. Let's hype up Mash. No, the pact is running the mission. Requires your judgment and leadership. No doubt servants will be summoned during the 1st century Rome as well. If possible, call upon their power. Of course you won't get help from the hostile ones. Doctor, I have one question. May I ask it? Hostile servants and neutral servants, is there a way to distinguish them upon detection? It would be best if we had the ability to distinguish them from observation data. I guess it's because YouTube was having issues today, so I do apologize at the end that the chat's a little wonky, but I can still see your messages. For example, the ability to see if approaching servants are enemies or possible allies. I'm sorry, unfortunately that's impossible right now. Even if we combine Shiba and Trismegius, the best we can do is to detect life forms and energy readings. The ability to distinguish hostility that lies within the realm of psychology. For now, you can't quantify that with numbers. I'm sorry, Mash, Boog. But we can speculate from the situation. I'll warn you if there's over 70% chance of hostility. As for non-servants reading up local humans, I will try my best to detect them as well. That's okay, Doctor. I'm sorry for asking too much of you. I realize it was logically unreasonable, but even so, it was to reduce the danger, right? Was it to avoid fighting? Ooh. Probably it was to reduce the danger. Yeah, strategically speaking, it's best to avoid unnecessary battles. Because now, the problem is Mash is getting a little too attached, right? But no, I knew it was unreasonable request. Please forget it. No, forget me. I know I'm putting you in an unreasonable danger. Also, I guess without spoiling it too much, we eventually get more people, right? We get more people in our crew, or do we start restoring humanity at all? I guess that's probably a big ask, huh? To the best of my ability, I'll support and back you up. I can promise you that much at least. Mash, Boog. Understood. Thank you. Well, let's start the race shift. Dr. Roman. Okay, yes, we do get new members. Okay. Quit being so gloomy. I'll back you up mentally as well. Oh, perfect. It is back. More crew as servants or quality as staff? I guess both. Like, do we restore humans to some extent? You still have the entire tech staff. They just don't show up because of budget. But I mean, there's only a limited amount of people in Caldia. That's the remaining humans, right? Or do we have to finish all the singularities to actually save humanity? And then all the people that were gone will be back. I'm probably going into spoiler stuff. No, that's just a sudden shift in the mood a little. Program start. Wah, 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 wah. Unsummon program start. There are going to be more recurring people as the story progresses. Okay. Spiritron conversion starts. Race shift starting in 3, 2, 1. All procedures cleared. Grand order commencing operations. Wah, 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 wah. Probably not in part 1 though, true. Well, there we go. What a perfect way to end the night. Let's see, is there anything else I can do before I log off? It doesn't look like it. I guess I'm saving my 7 points for now. I mean, each singularity you will get new servants as your partner. Blue apple. Okay. I guess how do I do blue apple real quick? I turn it to golden fruit? No. I exchange. No. So I guess you'll have to show me where I do that, and then I'll probably log off. Oh, I do exchange it? Okay. So I can make 5 apples. And then so then this turns into something I can use later, which turns it into 40 AP each. So it holds on to this when I really need it through the story, right? That's the point of this. I see. Well, sweet. Thank you, guys. Pretty cool. Well, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. I'm going to check if I can raid anybody real quick. And then it doesn't regenerate. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, and I'll be streaming more Fate tomorrow, and then Thursday will be Reverse 1999. And then if you always want to see the schedule, it'll be on YouTube the day of, and then it'll be on my Discord when I make the stream as well. Or I'll probably start making announcement schedules to post in each section. So, with that being said, I've been Boog Dagoo. Thank you for watching. May God bless you, and peace. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow. And then thank you for everyone who joined the Discord. The last person to join for the night is Ollie King. So thank you very much. Oops. Peace.